do it. Oh, okay.
Oh wait. So you said why do I think Toji wins, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you grant that the SSK's ability is to bypass durability and cut the soul directly?
Yeah, but you have to pierce the skin first to do that, and you have to be fast enough to tag the target.
Yeah, that's not what I asked, right? So I asked, do you grant that the SSK's ability is to
I just
bypass
answered your
durability and cut
question,
the soul?
retard.
Yeah, you did it. That was a yes or no question. So the yes or no question was, do you grant that the SSK's ability is to bypass durability and cut the soul directly?
Do you not think I answered that? Do you want to conclude?
Retard. Are
Do
you
you want to
trolling?
conclude? I answered that. Do you want to conclude?
You said you have to pierce the skin first. That is not going to answer the question. Or if you want to presuppose it does, then yeah, sure, we can go with the presupposition you said no, in which I'll grab the skin.
Are you stupid? If you ask me a question, I don't have to say yes or no. I can give a more in-depth answer. In depth.
But the question I asked you was a dichotomous question. So I would expect a dichotomous answer. But all right, bro, I'll grab the scan. It's cool.
Define dichotomous, nigga. I know you don't know what that shit means.
By the way, Haram granted that Duranik.
I mean, he's telling me that in like he told me, oh, I don't want to engage in the meta. Yeah, you're engaging in meta. Like, nice retard. Anyways, I'll grab you the scan.
How am I not engage? How am I engaging in meta? I'd love for you to explain that. Guess there's no explanation.
Hero, you don't need to get the scans. Haram already granted that.
Did you, Haram? I want him to say it. I don't like. Yeah, I'm aware that you're trying to like progress the debate, but I want him to say it. Stop trying to be so pedantic.
Nigga, I'm not being pedantic. We're in a debate. I established something so that you understand
Okay,
how
I'll
it
grab the
works,
scan. Look at
right?
VC scan. This
Just to
guy's
be
a
clear,
retard. Oh
just
my
to be
god.
clear, just to be clear, for whatever you're going to argue, you still have to argue that Toji is fast enough to actually stab
Okay,
Miguel.
yeah, I
And
understand
I
that,
know
Haram.
for a
I'm
fact you
arguing for
cannot
the
argue for
sword.
that and
I'm
win.
arguing the property, Haram. I'm arguing the properties of the sword, not the person wielding it, retard. I said, do you grant that this sword has this ability, not that this person has this ability to use the sword to this capacity? Are you not tracking at all?
Okay, so retard, right? I understand it has these properties. I'm just clarifying for you
Okay, so we
that
can
if,
move on.
for
Okay, you agree.
example,
Fine.
for
Okay, you agree that it
example,
has these
if
properties. Okay, fine.
Miguel were to hold the sword and prevent it from
Oh
going
my
through
god, we
his
can move
chest,
on.
it would
Stop
not
engaging in the
bypass
meta.
his
Stop
durability.
engaging in the meta. You're halting the substance. Let's go, Haram. Okay,
How
you
is that
agree?
meta? Are you stupid? Explain that.
Yeah, it's not yeah, it's not substantial to the debate. So yes, it is meta. So
That
as
is
I was saying,
substantial. Okay, sure. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Haram, do you want to move with a talk, not a talking stick, but do you want to move on with moderation? Because you're like really like arguing with nothing right now. You're like shadow boxing against the
We
wall.
can do a talking stick. I don't mind that. Sure, let's do a talking
I don't
stick.
want talking stick. I just want moderation.
So you don't want talking stick, but you want moderation. You basically want the same fucking thing.
It's not, but anyways. So as I said, right, since you already granted that the properties of the SSK is to bypass durability and to cut the soul directly, fine, we can move on. Okay, are you aware that Toji has the SSK?
Which version of Toji are you using, by the way? You're using Zenin Toji?
Prime.
That's Zenin Toji, right?
Okay, yeah, fine. Prime, Zenny, whatever wording you want to use for him.
It's not wording, that's his fucking name, retard. Yeah, he has the SS.
Whatever
He has
word
the.
you want to use, whatever name you want to use, Haram. Oh my god, you're so pedantic. Anyway, yes, I'm using Prime/Zenning Toji.
Wait, I'm not even trying to rap. Can you actually prove Prime Toji as the SSK? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, I got you.
It's like, if you prove it, I'll, like, accept it. I don't care.
You prove Prime Toji?
Fashiguro has it. I don't know about Zenin. Don't see Zenin. Fuck.
Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on, where is... Okay, I got the scan. Where's VC scan?
Nigga, like, are you retarded?
Yeah. Alright, there it is.
Yeah, so this guy's a fucking idiot, by the way. The panel he's showing is a flashback back to when Fushiguro Toji fought RCT Gojo and then just cut out of Teen Ghetto's curse spirit. So I want to see Zenin Toji, not Fushiguro
Yeah.
Toji.
See, we can make a deduction, right? That if Ushiguro has it right, this guy who hasn't had this line of sorcery in probably years, right? Then we can deduct, right?
Define a
Based off.
deduction, nigga.
Wait, okay, wait. Anyway, stop engaging in the meta. Let me actually flesh out my argument. As I'm saying, right, if you are going under this deduction, right, we can deduct, right, that A, Prime Toji was an assassin and he had a plethora of arsenal to deal with his dirty work. And then we go all the way to B, right? Whereas this Wash Toji that hasn't been in the field of, I guess, the field of work, right, for years, still has this access to this thing. I think C, which would be the conclusion, right, could just be that he still had access to all these weapons. Unless you want to push an interpretation for him being granted this weapon later on, I just think we can go with the more valid assumption that he had this thing
More
back in the
likely,
day.
sure. Yeah, sure, I can attack that. And I'm not saying it's more likely. You're arguing it's more likely. The reason why it's not more likely is because, firstly, I don't think you can actually prove Toji was off the line of work for several years. If you're claiming that, that's not true. What ended up happening is Toji actually, he was in a bad mental state after like his wife's death or some shit. So yeah, he was just kind of off his rocker. He never like quit being an assassin or anything. And another thing, he can be an assassin for several years, and he can literally acquire this arsenal, this new tool at any moment of time, and it doesn't really create likelihood for your interpretation just because he was, an assassin for several years. It's more likely that he had it during this period of time. No, that's retarded. You're confusing possibilities of probably. No, I'm not gonna say that. That's retarded. There's no like likelihood for your argument because like you can be an assassin for several years and you can. Another thing, you can't even prove he has like an extensive tool set when he's in his Zening state. So like I don't know where your likelihood is coming from. He could literally just be an assassin with his bare hands. He has the strength. He doesn't really need these tools, to be honest with you. I'm not being disingenuous either.
Yeah, so from what I heard was a bunch of retards.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't care. Just use Comp Toji with all his weapons. I don't fucking care. Take your fucking weapons, nigga. I don't care.
Okay, thank you. For actually, not being disingenuous retard, actually engaging with the good faith conversation, haram.
Thank you
So
for
we can move on,
shutting
right?
up like a bitch
Anyway,
ass nigga. Okay,
yeah,
keep talking.
so we can move on. So since I already established that he has the SSK, and since I already established that yes, so I'm using Prime Toji, I think that Toji and Miguel have similar. What word do I want to use? I think they have similar fight style, not styles. Oh my god, fight experiences to Sukuna.
You said like a similar fighting style to who? Sorry,
No,
I didn't
not
hear you.
style. I misspoke. My bad. I said fighting experiences to Sukuna, or I guess you could say performances.
He has a similar performance again to who? To who? Sorry.
Miguel. Yeah, they fight relatively the same against Miguel.
Who's they? Who fights relatively the same against Miguel? Sorry.
Maki and Toji, and I also think that Maki is relative to Toji. We can go into that as well.
Maki fights Miguel.
Did you not track? I said Maki and Miguel have similar, I guess, executions on their fight against Sukuna, and I think Toji is deadpan physical relative to Maki.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you could never fucking prove that shit anyways.
Okay, yeah,
Regardless.
so we can go
Miguel
into
just
it,
has
right?
higher assertive scaling, but sure, give your arguments.
Okay, so from what we see, right? If I'm recalling correctly, hold on, let me find this. Let me just look at Miguel. They don't have Miguel. What? Oh, this they do. Okay.
My
So
bad,
yeah,
bro.
are
I
you
played
aware
it
what
dumb
yeah, all right, hold on, I'm ready. Are you aware of what the Black Flash is?
Nigga. No shit, I know what the Black Flash is.
Would you like for me to give, I guess, an interpretation of what it is, and then we can go into if that's what it actually is? Because I think I
Are you
can.
retarded? You want to give an interpretation for Black Flash? Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. So I think the Black Flash is just going to be a narrative device for someone trying their hardest throughout a fight,
A
or the
narrative
hardest they
device.
have in trying to fight.
A narrative device. You realize that there's no way to hit Black Flash at will unless you're potentially Yuji Itadori, in which you can make the argument he can, but there's no way to prove someone like Sukuna can hit Black Flashes at will.
Yeah,
And I
that's
don't know
why I
about
said
I
it.
don't know about a narrative device. That's weird. I don't know about a narrative device.
So yeah, do you know what a narrative device is, Haram?
Something used within the narrative to condone like an author's intentions or wishes.
Yeah. So I think that this narrative device that I'm calling the Black Flash is going to be in reference, right, to the author trying to portray that this character is absolutely locked in and trying their hardest in this specific part of the battle. And I can show like consistency with this as well.
Do you think that if you're not hitting a Black Flash, that means you can't be going all out?
I never stated that now, did I?
I
Like
asked
I
a
don't.
question, retard. I didn't say you stated that.
Well, then it's just a tracking error on your part because
That's not a
I
tracking
said
error. I asked you a question.
blatantly right that yeah, okay, I said blatantly right that it's just going to be a narrative device that can be employed on a character that is absolutely locked in and trying their hardest. You can be going all out in some facet and not be locked in. So I don't
Yeah,
know
why can't you
what
be
your
locked
argument
in
is.
and be trying your hardest without using a Black Flash? Why do you need a Black Flash? Are you saying you need a Black Flash, or are you saying like a Black Flash is an indicator? Because I don't think it matters whether or not someone's doing a Black Flash, because that doesn't necessarily mean, for example, that someone else in another instance isn't going all out.
Yeah, Haram, I can agree that there are, and yeah, I agree that there's possibilities of people not hitting black flashes when trying their absolute hardest and locked in. That's fine. Like, for example, if someone doesn't know about the black flash, then yes, they can't possibly hit this thing with, I guess, having the knowledge to do so, obviously. But if I'm telling you, right, that this person, A, has knowledge of the black flash, and B, execute these things while meeting the criteria already set for it being, I just think it's indicative of it being used as a narrative tool.
So yeah, so fuck your criteria, nigga. Your criteria doesn't mean shit. Nobody can hit Black Flash at will unless you're Yuji Itadori, who even him, I don't even know if it's proven that he can hit Black Flashes at will. I think he can, but I'm not gonna assert that type shit. So, I'm sure you would be aware that under your argument, if you were to be arguing that Sukuna is like locked in, actually no, I'm not gonna say that shit. Um, for example, Sukuna is like going all out when he's fighting Gojo, but he's obviously not hitting a Black Flash. This is because a Black Flash it's like a jack. It's like winning the lottery in a sense, but obviously I'm not like stating it's that rare or some shit. It's something that happens at random. It's a randomized probability. There's no way to really figure out how to hit black flashes. So it's just a random thing. If you want to say it's a signifier that someone's trying, sure, I don't have an issue with that. That's fine. I don't care.
Wrong. Wrong. You understand, right, that the author is not bound by these inverse criteria when he's writing the story. So if I'm arguing it is his intention to draw this, I guess, indication of this person trying, right, he can do that. And it can be a chance in the verse, right? Now, I
Question.
can always argue, right, that, I mean, you can
Question.
argue. You can go, wait. Let
I
me
have a
flesh out.
question.
All right, sure. Since you want to let me flesh out, like, okay.
Yeah, so my question is if you're arguing that the offer has characters hit black flashes specifically to indicate that they're trying and that they're very locked in and that they're trying their hardest, do you think he's going to be doing it in all circumstances or no? Because I can name the instance again. Sukuna fights Gojo, he never hits a black flash, he's obviously trying his hardest. So I feel like this kind of counteracts your idea that if someone hits a black flash, they're necessarily going all out. But I don't even think I need to attack this. If I were to grant that Sukuna is going all out when he hits the black flash against Maki, which is the obvious entailment of your argument, how does this prove that Maki is stronger than Miguel?
We can get into that as I don't care to argue under Stillman's, but as I'm saying, right, if you are claiming that the author, okay, your argument, right, is that he isn't going all out against like Gojo, which I mean, he can go out all out in certain facets.
He's
I'm
going all
saying
out in
that
all
Tamaki,
facets.
yeah, he can go all out in certain facets and not go out
All
in all
facets.
others. But what I'm okay, can I speak or are you gonna keep repeating the same word like three, four, five, six times?
Nigga, I'm waiting. Keep talking.
Yeah, so one of the reasons he couldn't have hit a Black Flash is because either A, one, he didn't deem it sufficient or needed as Gojo had Infinity, and therefore it would just be useless, right? Or we could go with two,
He
he
has
didn't
domain
really
amplification. That doesn't
okay,
matter.
okay. Wait, so Haram, do you think you can use a Black Flash and domain amplification at the same time?
I believe so because it seems as though domain amplification doesn't remove your cursed energy or anything of that sort. It seems as though domain amplification only restricts your usage of your curse technique.
Well, Haram, I would just tell you this. If you are claiming that to be the case, I would like you to give an argument for why that would like a actual symmetry breaking argument, because I don't think what you gave was actually substantial to that. You saying it takes away your curse technique, and that's literally an argument from ignorance. Okay, just because we don't see this thing being the case, I think we can tell it from the general usage of what CTs are, right? Which is cursed energy. If it's taking away your curse technique, I think that's indicative of taking away your cursed energy unless there is some distinction within the two in this specific moment, because there are distinctions in the series that are drawn from this conclusion, but I don't think it's the case.
So rewind. Rewind on me for a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
So did I or did I? So did I or did I not say that when people use domain amplification, it doesn't take away your curse energy?
You did say that, yes.
Yeah, so why the fuck is he acting as though I'm making an argument from ignorance, where I literally just said that there's no evidence pointing to this, so this is the reason why my argument is the case, when I'm literally giving the curse energy as a reasoning for my interpretation. I don't get
Why are
it.
you asking me? Ask him that.
I don't know, nigga. I was trying to be rhetorical. I copied infinitely there. Okay, keep talking.
So yeah, as I said, right, if you are saying that we've never been shown this thing and therefore we can't draw off this conclusion that
I just
this
told you
belief
that's not what I'm doing.
okay, wait. I understand that you think that's not what you're doing. That's why you're stating it, right? I don't care for your biased lookout on your own opinion, but what I'm telling you is that if you are saying that we've never seen this thing, A, for example, right? We've never seen Sukuna as a baby, so therefore we can't presuppose this character to be adult Sukuna. Like that's
That wasn't my
retarded.
argument.
Obviously, what I'm telling, shut up. Anyway, that's what I'm telling you. If you're saying we've never been shown this to be the case, then I'm going to ask you, don't you think that Sukuna, if he really was trying, would have did anything in that fight to hold his resources? Since Sukuna already knows, right, that hey, if I beat this guy, right, I'm not coming out unscathed. He already knows that. He already knows he's not coming out of this fight untouched. He already has that in mind, and it's very clearly displayed at the end of the fight where he's literally scarred, one arm, having to lean on things for support. And then B, you also have the clear indication, right, where I could just argue he wasn't even going out in that facet because he doesn't have to be absolutely locked in against Gojo due to
You're
factors that I
retarded.
named. Anyways, due to factors that, oh my god, I'm doing something right now. But yeah, due to factors that could be such as infinity, as I already stated prior, he might not deem it acceptable. You also have this thing where Gojo is just like I don't know, he's just physically superior, so you might not even deem physical combat. You might not want to engage with him on that aspect. And that's why he focused on adapting to the infinity so he could one shot him. He already had a plan, and the Black Flash is not even carrying that plan.
So I'm sure you'd be well aware if you've read like the recent arc. When you hit Black Flashes, your output recovers, your reverse curse technique output recovers, and all that stuff. at the beginning of the fight, Sukuna isn't weakened, so he can just tank Hollow Purple and only lose one of his reinforced hands. At the end of the fight, he thinks if a Hollow Purple hits him, it's going to be fatal. And also keep in mind, Gojo's also weakened at this point, so he's not even at his full power. So like when you get weakened, um, it's an issue, right? So what would be more advantageous than doing nothing would be to simply hit a black flash, right? Because we've been shown if you can chain black flashes in the story, you can have your RCT output recover and you can regain your strength. So like that's literally what happens with like Sukuna. He hits like 6 black flashes, he chains them, and because of that, he gets his RCT output back. Gojo hits like 4 and he gets his RCT output back, all that good stuff. And I brought up the cursed energy thing about domain amplification not mitigating the usage of cursed energy at earlier before you went on your yap session, because with a black flash, you're literally just hitting, you're just applying cursed energy to a physical blow to hit a black flash. If you can apply cursed energy to the physical blow, you can hit a black flash. So if you can do that and domain amplification doesn't remove that, then he should be able to literally tag Gojo with a black flash, even with domain amplification on. So I don't know why you brought the infinity thing. That was retarded. That's just wrong. You can still hit him with a black flash even while he has infinity up. And is there anything else you said that I might have missed that you want me to address or no?
Yeah, I said that the plan he already had in mind isn't going to be suitable for that thing happening. Sure, you can argue, oh, he could have wanted some extra
Question.
RCT, or he could have. Oh my
Wasn't
God,
his
this guy
didn't his
actually
plan
not letting
include
me
using
talk.
RCT from the reindeer to recover?
Do you let me finish? Like, can you? That's a modal term, of course. Like, can you let me finish?
Nigga, keep talking.
So as I said, right, the plan he had was to adapt to the invulnerability, right, which obviously is going to be indicative of him wanting to get past infinity. So if you're, and he already had domain implication, you agree, right? Like when the fight started, he had it, right? He didn't just gain it
Yeah,
in the
nigga.
middle. Okay, so if that's the case, right, then it would just be the case that
If
since
that's the case, so it'll be the case.
I ain't gonna lie, you probably caught me there if I said that. But as I said, right, if we are saying he already had domain amplification and he was truly locked in against him, then it would have been the case that he would have hit the black flash with the domain amplification, right or wrong. Because as we see, right, if he already has met these two criteria, then I don't see why he would have done that. That sounds like a much easier plan than having to wait until Maharaga adapts, having to save Maharaga, having to hide Maharaga, having to play around the bush, then doing just hitting a black flash. And sure, you can say, oh, well, it might not be that easy because it's a chance. I'm pretty sure if Gojo is able to chain 4 while being locked in, then Sukuna, someone who is equally as competent, if not even more competent than Gojo, should be able to land one. And if he landed one against someone of a lower criteria, and I think that can also establish that someone of a higher criteria can make him hit one as well.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, so I'm sure you would agree. There's this like special reindeer. No. There's a special reindeer that's a part of the Agito that has the special property of a Shikigami of having reverse curse technique, which is positive energy. Sukuna uses this to try to heal himself during the fight, and like Gojo says, like I need to kill Agito so he can't heal himself. So that's literally a part of his plan. So like, I feel like if you're arguing for Sukuna's plan, I feel like Black Flash, something that lets him heal and recover his RCT fully, would make more sense. It would make
Yeah,
more
I
sense to
agree.
try to hit to chain Black Flashes. Okay, if you agree, if you agree, right? Um, well, you said some shit about the Black Flash about how like he didn't do it. I feel like I already addressed that earlier, so I feel like we can move on. If I didn't address it, then I'll just lose on judgment.
Yeah, we
I
can.
also only reason why I don't want to conclude right now is I want to address one more thing. I feel like you've said before already that you don't think Sukuna is going all out in every single facet when he's fighting Gojo. You're arguing that he's probably holding back in a sense, right? Because he hasn't hit the black flashes. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna send you the scans. That's just not true. He's going all out. He
Oh,
is
all right,
so
well,
afraid against Gojo. He, for the first time in 1,000 years, he feels the height of tension. He
ain't no way that's
experiences the height
actual.
of
Ain't no way
tension.
that's a scare using against me. in a
There
way
is
that's
no way that he is feeling the height of tension. He has nervous facial expressions throughout the entire fight afterwards. He literally screams for Maharaga, which he isn't shown to be doing against anyone else. He only screams one more time when he's fighting Yuji. So the fact that he's has fearful facial expressions, nervous facial expressions, he says he's at the height of tension, which implies high stress. All of these lead to the fact that it is much more likely that Sukuna is going all out against Gojo. Because if he isn't going all out against Gojo, and he's also saying things like Hollow Purple could kill me, it could be fatal, then that would be stupid. Because what you would be arguing for is essentially that Sukuna is a retard who doesn't understand that he needs to protect himself and he doesn't have any sense of self preservation. So, unless you have any way to respond to that, to give me some credence to your interpretation or a basis for why Sukuna is holding back, which I know you can't bring one up because that's stupid, right? We can just go to conclusions.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second, and I'll be right back to destroy that argument.
Hey, Future, unmute real quick.
Interesting, really interesting.
Future, unmute real quick.
Yo,
Am I cooking, man? Am I cooking?
I mean, you argued it right, yeah, sure.
Ron is winning right now.
If you
Like, I just think I
argue
wasn't
it,
listening. I wanted you to listen, bro. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm back.
you can
So,
never listen.
you are saying that since this is at the height of tension, which you already agreed is going to be, like, I guess, equivalent with anger, correct? I just think this
That's
facial
not what I
expression-
said, but sure.
You wait. Okay, wait. Let me
Tension means stress,
anyone.
by the way.
Did he not say stress? Like, please.
You said anger. I'm arguing that tension
Anger
would
and
mean stress
have
in
a
this
colloquial
context.
meaning. Next, as I was saying, right? Then
Stress and
we can
anger
also
aren't
go-
the same thing. What? I can be
Yeah.
angry if I actually
Yeah.
but I mean stress in more like emotional sense and more of an
Stress
emotional
and
sense,
anger
like
aren't the same.
fearful.
That's all, SpongeBob. We've shown that you failed to actually bring up anything relevant to the discussion or the debate or the dialectical dome. So as I'm saying, right, not stutter.
Boom.
As I'm saying though, right,
The
if
dialectical dome.
this person has a facial expression of anger
the
or
dome.
stress, then I think that facial expression is just gonna be stress. At the height of tension, yeah, he's annoyed because he's seeing that no matter how many times he tries to take out Gojo, no matter how many things he does, he just keeps on getting back up. I just think he's annoyed. I think he's irritated. It's not any, oh, I'm worried. Oh, I'm just like, I'm worried. I don't want to die. No, it's not like that. Because he's still shown to be holding back. Like, I can bring up multiple things he's held back or not used in this fight if you want.
So just to be clear, I've referenced the statement where he says, of his own volition, he believes that if Gojo's Hollow Purple hits him, it may be fatal. He might be fearful for his life. That, and also I'll extrapolate upon my point even further, there's exclamation marks. He's screaming for Maharaga when Gojo aims his finger upwards to send red towards blue. He's screaming. This creates more likelihood for my interpretation. I don't think you can show me a single instance where Sukuna shows anything that would correlate with annoyance. Where I think I could actually show more things that would prove the opposite. Because we see Sukuna's exact behaviors when he's annoyed. I can show this when he's fighting Yuji. He's more like, I guess, what's the word? Frustrated? Like, oh my god, this guy Yuji, man. He won't let up. He's making me say that I won't harm anything within the minute during our binding vow if I beat him in a fight. I shouldn't be taking this, but I guess I'll have to deal with him, man. No, with Gojo, it's the opposite. He's literally screaming for Maharaga. Wouldn't you scream because you're annoyed? Are you okay? Do you actually think that? Do you actually think that argument's gonna work? Go ahead,
You can
respond.
scream while you're annoyed, Haram. For example, if I have this tier 16 behemoth joining my BCs while I'm chilling with people I enjoy talking to outside of debating every day, talking about something, you're trash, you lost to me 9 times in a row, debate me, you suck. And then I'm like, shut
Oh,
up,
the
Haram, you sped hard retard, shut up.
The
Do you not
trauma's
think that's
coming out.
annoyance? Yes or no? Do you not think that's annoyance or irritation? Yes or no?
Yeah, but the issue is, your analogy is of a completely different scenario. He's
It's
screaming for
literally not-
Maharaga because he wants Maharaga to go address the attack of Blue. He had already adapted to Blue, so he was just going to get in front of Blue and just erase it before Red can come into contact with it, create Purple, right? So the fact that he's screaming, that's exclamation marks, and he has fearful facial expressions, I don't, again, I've already said this before. We can easily differentiate with our own intuition and our understanding of social awareness and people's emotions. Because, all of us are like 17, 16, 18 years old. We've interacted with other people socially. I know you don't do that much often. So that's why you don't understand that this is clearly not annoyance. This is fear, right? So I still think my interpretation has more of a basis, it has more reasoning. So do you have a response? Go ahead.
Yeah. So as I said, I can show you later, like earlier on in the fight, he's also annoyed. And as for the Maharaga panel,
Show that.
sure. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Get to
And as
work.
for the Maharaga thing, yeah, as I was saying, right, if you are saying that this is him being scared, I can grant yeah, I can, you know what? I don't even have to write. I can grant that this is him being, I can grant, right, that this is him being scared in this moment, since you did say, or
Well, wait,
since at least
question,
with him,
question. If you're granting that he's scared, you realize that the height of tension, which would mean the height of fear, if tension is in line with fear in this moment, he would be in the height of fear. He'd be more scared here than he's ever been in his life. That would be indicative of him being afraid of Gojo. He is worried for the safety of his own life, right? And
Yo,
annoyance, right? Unless you think for some weird reason people are more annoyed than fearful when they're on the verge of death, I don't think you're addressing my point.
yo, to be honest, you guys should like look at the skin. You guys should look at Sukuna's face and determine his facial expression because facial expression shows emotion. That's just me though, guys. You guys
yeah,
continue on.
which I
Yo,
already
this,
did.
yo, what? Garrett,
Like
bro.
I literally posted two panels of him looking more annoyed than scared, and via
How do you
the
know he's annoyed? How do you know he's annoyed here?
yeah, as you already
You
granted,
know, this is before he
stress.
does red, by the way, so I don't even care about this. This isn't even co-aligning with my points or your
Yeah,
points.
as I said, right, stress is going to be a denominator of anger. Anger is what he's portraying in these panels, or annoyance. Annoyance and anger can be, I guess, derived from a similar state of being. So, for example, right, you can look annoyed and angry at the same time. For example, in the panel where he's like, the height of tension, I'm saying he is annoyed and angry at the same time, the same way, right? That in this
Sure,
panel,
that's
he
not
looks
mutually
more
inclusive, but
annoyed
he is
and
still
angry.
fearful for his
He can be
life.
annoyed and angry at the same thing. Like, for example, I'm annoyed and angry at this tier 16 telling me your interpretation isn't valid when he's posed no actual symmetry break.
What do you mean by a symmetry breaker?
Yeah, oh my God. So yeah, anyway, something that pushes an interpretation to lean one side more than the other. But yeah, you can move on.
Oh, I've given that.
Back to
I've
the
given
topic.
that. Okay.
This guy didn't
So,
know what a symmetry breaker is? What?
yeah, I know. I'm just asking what you mean by it because you seem to use words that you don't really
Right,
understand
right,
the meaning
right.
of. So I just want to
Anyway,
make sure you're using it properly.
right. Anyway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, right, right. I can do it too. Okay. Gotcha. 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 All right, bro. So, like, again, I
Continue.
don't really see how any of this attacks the point that he stated that he might die from Hollow Purple, and he sees someone going for a strategy which will unleash Hollow Purple. So I see more reason than not, because you've only said, oh, well, he could be annoyed. Well, sure, that's not mutually like exclusive. Like he's only annoyed or fearful. Like he could be both. He could be both. Sure, he could be both. Why is he not fearful? I would love to see an argument for why he's not fearful. If he can't present that, I think we should go to conclusions because I don't think he really presented that whatsoever. And Sukuna, by his own self-admission, has stated that he's not, well, he hasn't stated he's fearful. He stated that he might die. And obviously, when you're close to death, your fight or flight response activates. There's a lot of adrenaline pumping through you. Your people who are close to death, they're typically pretty afraid. So I'd love to see any reason for why Sukuna isn't afraid here.
Yeah, as I already said, right? I'm trying to recap. So we went over this due to him going all out or him having a more positive experience. Yeah. So if I drop this, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because I think all I need to do is prove he's not going all out in some aspect, which I can. Hold on. See, I can give you that he's fearful of the death, but I don't think that entails he's going all
Of
out in the
the
fight.
death, nigga.
Yeah, I said I don't think he's going all out, but he can be afraid of this thing happening.
Nigga said fearful of the death. idiot.
No, I didn't. I said fearful of death. This guy can't track, but anyway, yeah, I can
We can
grant that
check the
he's
recording,
fearful.
fuck nigga, but
Oh
okay.
my god.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right, let's see the evidence. Let's see the evidence. Let's see the evidence. Come on.
Yeah,
Let's see the
yeah.
argument.
Are you aware
Let's see
that
it.
Sukuna doesn't transform into his true body?
Yeah, but I don't think that's him holding back in his abilities or his physicality. I think I think he's not using his true form, but I also think there might be like some ritual, for instance, or he has to hold it back because for after like the Gojo fight, he's near death, so he needs some way of restoring his body to full health without reverse curse technique. And I don't think him using like the body or not is actually going to like make him stronger. I think it's gonna be the still curse energy. It's gonna be the same curse energy manipulation and all that stuff. And another thing you have to realize is Arame showing up for the ritual and stuff. If Sukuna is killed right here by Gojo, he doesn't get to transform into his true form. And obviously, Arame can't show up because she's not showing up to save Sukuna or anything. So it's like Gojo kills him here, he dies anyways. If Gojo kills him here, he does not get to transform and recover. So he's still fearful. So I feel like that's just a retarded argument. You just run out like random fucking like shit trying to win.
No, I'm not. I'm engaging in the good faith conversation, hoping you would too. But unfortunately, while we're in this argumentative game of volleyball, you
I
just
hear you
couldn't hear
smiling.
all
You're not
that
being in
wrong.
good faith.
So as I said, right, shut up, monkey, because I'm speaking. As I said, right, if
Ironic?
you're saying that him transforming isn't done, I don't care. It's still him holding back something he could have utilized in the fight. If you're arguing that, oh, transformation, it doesn't have Urume. First off, I'd like you to prove that Urume needs to be there, retard. There's no actual indication of that. Because if I recall correctly, he does it in the middle of the fight, literally in the middle of being like not even in the middle before getting hit with a lightning bolt in the face. So what is gonna be the
You're
criteria?
retarded, my nigga.
Ume has to be there, and otherwise, I think there are other things he didn't do that he also held back in, such as the flame arrow, such as the weapons. There's multiple things he didn't use. You're a retard.
It's literally stated he couldn't use the flame arrow, and Arame had to give him the weapon. You're an idiot.
Yeah, why
You're an
couldn't he use
idiot.
the flame arrow? What's gonna be the reason?
It's literally fucking stated. It's because
Yeah,
like
what's the- yeah,
I actually
show
I'll
the
just
statement.
read off. I'll read it off. I'll read it off for you. I'll read it off
Show
for you
the
because I won't
statement.
even waste my
Show
breath
the
on that shit.
statement. Show the statement.
I'm reading off. I'm gonna
No,
read it
you're
off
going
to you.
Show the statement. What do you mean?
No shit,
read
I'm
the
gonna do
statement?
that. Yeah, no shit, I'm gonna do that. No biggie. Fuck.
No biggie.
This guy's a troll.
Nigga, you funny.
So,
Bruh.
for the recap of the debate to the people in the VT, I've already established there are multiple things.
Stop
that this
yapping,
guy
nigga.
did.
Nobody cares.
One, he could not actually attack any one of them.
Someone
except
booed
the
this
flame
nigga.
arrow.
Bro,
And
someone
the
booed
flame
this
arrow
nigga.
is still being put in question whether or not he held back,
Boo.
which obviously it's already entailed.
Boo.
The sequence of events that happened
Boo.
manga that he held back.
Boo.
He did not provide an actual
Boo.
holding back the true body or the
Silence.
weapon. So you can now show the proof on SpongeBob.
Boo. Boo.
Okay. Despite their outside of his domain, they cannot use them as a target. On top of that, Sukuna definitely alters the functionality of the domain to one that only enters in. Yeah, so where's the same thing about Gojo?
Okay. So you understand, right, that Flame Arrow can't bypass Infinity, right? It's World Cutting Slash that bypasses Infinity, right? And he also has to land a bunch of cleaves and dismantles. And he also has to put his hands together and pull out the fire arrow, right? That removes his hands. That removes his hands from being active, right? So obviously, if you don't put your hands up in a boxing match or just put them down, you just get socked in the fucking face. You just get socked in the fucking face. It just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. Eventually, bro, you lose some teeth. You lose some brain cells. You just fucking die. You'll just die in the ring. The fuck? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? There's no advantage. There's no advantage. It won't work. And like he literally just gives himself a disadvantage.
Why he can't use this thing? And obviously, if you can't give me a reason for why he can't use this thing, then I'll just
Yeah. So Sukuna wants to win. Him doing this will prevent him from winning. If you do not have your hands up, you can't defend yourself. You're just dead.
Prove that. Like, what's the justification?
I just gave my justification.
What?
Ooh.
The justification was what? Because
Are
you
you
said a
okay?
lot of retarded things. So I'm gonna take my rhetorical.
I'll repeat my justification one more time for you. If you don't listen this time, then we can just move on past this, okay?
So are you gonna actually give the reason or
Yes.
not?
So my reasoning is Ryomen Sukuna can only open the furnace doors after preparing his ingredients, cleave and dismantle. The furnace doors are the doors you need to open to use Fire Arrow, right? Additionally, he's also weakened during the fight, so using Fire Arrow is also an issue. That's another reason I'm going to give to you, right? If he uses Fire Arrow, you'll see when he does it against Jogo, when he does it against Maharaga, when he does it against when he does it against Yuji, and kills Choso, he loses he loses the ability to keep his hands up because he has to hold the fire arrow to shoot it. He has to hold it like a bow, right? So it's a stupid idea to keep it out. Holding that out is suicide. Holding that out, you don't get to defend yourself because you remove the access to your arms. So Gojo can just keep socking him in the face and keep peppering him with attacks until he dies. It's a terrible decision, and it doesn't bypass Infinity because that's what World Cutting Slash does. That's specifically what Sukuna had to do to bypass Infinity. He had to use World Cutting Slash. So him doing this is a bad idea. He can't do this if he wants to win.
Yeah, this is all circumvented by the fact that for him not being like your analogy, oh, Gojo just keep punching him.
Oh wait, hold on. Here's another statement. There's also another statement that says that Fire Arrow gets sealed away because of like the barrier issues. Let me send that to you.
Yeah, that's fine, but this ain't attack the retarded thing you said at the beginning.
You realize that if Fire Arrow is sealed away, then he is limited and he is restricted from using it. So it is removed from the table.
Retarded, this guy's spastic. So I'll take the first thing you said, right? You said that, and please don't cut me off here. I know you have autism, so you keep cutting me off over and over again, which is fine. But as I am saying, right?
I mean, people love cutting you off. You're just observers punching that, man.
Thank you. So as I
You
said,
can
right?
talk, son.
So are you going to let me speak?
That son shit was corny.
Are you
Am I
going
going to what? Am I going to let you speak? Yeah, speak. Keep talking.
Yeah, so as I said, right, if you have this analogy, right, where Gojo just keep punching him, yeah, I would like for you to show where that's demonstrated that in a one-on-one.
It's not an analogy. What?
Especially when, yes, it literally was, and multiple people in the VC can vouch. You said it twice, by the
Are
way.
you retarded? That's not what an analogy is. There was no comparison. I said, what would happen if you didn't do this?
Yeah, and I'm saying this Sukuna we're referring to, the one you're trying to posit that would have not beaten Gojo if he uses against, he also has Maharaga and Agito. So you would have to justify why
Maharaga and Agito literally couldn't do shit to Gojo. The fuck are you talking about? They could not do shit to
you would
Gojo.
not have multiple panels of them literally putting him somewhat of a back foot and him literally.
Yeah, so they got wailed on for the entire fight. Agito got one shot by a maximum output blue. Maharaga got destroyed by purple, which Gojo ended up getting off. And he also got stopped Maharaga from stopping Holo Purple. It's like, why would you hurt yourself more? Are you stupid?
Listen, what I am telling you, right, is that if you are saying that, oh, this thing happened, I don't care because that's not going to be in this possible world due to the circumstances being changed. It's not going to be the exact same fight. What I'm telling you, right, is that if you have these two beings pushing him on the back foot, which I
can
show
both those beings, he was still losing.
Oh my God. Okay, I'll show the panel because you're doing a lot of talking.
You're doing a lot of talking because you're not saying a lot of things of substance.
The good faith conversation, not the bad faith conversation when you cut me off, say a bunch of retarded shit, and then keep cutting me off. Like, that's just not gonna
Isn't bad faith just dishonesty? I'm being perfectly honest. I just don't care to let you finish.
You are not. But okay, I'll show
you are not. No, you are not. You sound like a retard. You sound like a little kid.
Okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
Bitch ass nigga, give the argument. Hurry up.
Damn. Yo, Hero, are you taking this, bro?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take all of it.
Nigga about to go free for free.
That's crazy. And who you guys having, Judge? The fuck?
I do have to apologize for to future and rewind. I'm kind of spurging to try to be rhetorical, but I'm not gonna lie. Y'all should have moderated this shit. Y'all should have muted me.
So yeah, look here, right? Now you can read everything else. But
no, his wounds are clearly taking longer to heal. I'm sure he's still able to use reverse curse technique beyond his firing rate, but it's definitely shocking. Same for Sukamon, Lexi Simon, Spice Brian.
So yeah, we have the possibility
Yeah, he
of
gave him the back foot, but he
Kotaro
wasn't winning.
losing his mind, and then you have the same
When I say
thought,
winning,
or
I mean
that
like
same thought
overarching,
of
not like
Gojo
this particular
himself.
sequence.
So he did believe that he was on the back foot, and I can
guess
show you.
I don't have a problem with that. They weren't winning the overarching fight. That's my point.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But he was on the back foot. You would agree via this statement.
Yeah, but they can't kill Gojo, so it doesn't matter. You could prove
Oh my
Mahara
god, you got like
Agito could
arguing with
actually
like
kill
shadows
Gojo.
right now. I didn't say he was losing. I say he's on the back.
And this doesn't really attack the fire arrow point either. Fire arrow literally doesn't work on Gojo. You're
Will you let
retarded.
me tie it in, please? Like, haram, just sit and let me
Please,
tie it.
please,
I have a present.
please.
I have a strike present, right? I have a ribbon. Now, if you let me tie it up, then it'll make more sense. It's a surprise. But until you let me tie it up, it will just be a box. So let me tie in the argument. Now, as I am saying, right, if you're arguing that this thing is going to be a reason for why he didn't use fire arrow, I don't agree with that. Because as you know, right, as you know, what does the fire arrow do, Haram?
Like what
Or do you
like
not know?
everything or one thing? What the fuck? Everything
No.
or one thing?
What is the properties of the fire arrow? Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, what is the property of the fire arrow?
Like the property of fire? The fuck?
This guy, anyway. So we see, right, that the fire or the property of it, what does it do with the air? It
Like
heats
fire
it up,
has
right?
the
It makes it
properties of
very
color,
hot.
energy, oxygen levels, ability to spread. Ignition temperature, I had to look this up. Fire tetrahon, fire triangle, nigga. Like I don't know, nigga. How's this relevant? The fuck?
So it's relevant, right? Because you know that fire, like you can burn oxygen, right? You know that, right? Like you can burn through oxygen. You realize that, right?
Fire can burn through oxygen. Like, are you saying it can remove oxygen? Because I don't think you can remove oxygen
can look it
completely
up.
with fire. I'm pretty sure just the smoke just like corrodes it and fills it, I guess. No, not
So
corrode. It
becomes uninhabitable in the human body, correct? Since obviously you can't breathe in smoke and live.
Are you retarded? Do you think if you breathe in smoke you die?
I mean, all right, let me rephrase that better. You won't breathe in smoke. Like, for example, if you're in a house fire, do you realize why they tell you to get on the ground?
Hold on.
Huh?
1 second.
This is such a
Oh,
really
okay, I'm looking it up. It just irritates you, bro. It doesn't like kill you. So what's your point, bro? Stop like scrambling for anything. Like give an actual argument that's logically sound and goes through.
All right, so since you're obviously being Ninja Juniors, I'll look it up and then see you like the thing.
Oh, not spurging. Did I say spurging? I don't think I said spurging. I said stop being retarded. Stop being retarded. Right.
Ooh. No one said you were spurging, but all right, but keep shadow boxing.
You said
actually
the word
he
spurging.
did.
Ooh.
Actually,
Hello.
Yeah. I'm telling I'm telling him how you said that you were spurging. Yeah, that's what I'm telling him.
Yeah,
guys, calm down, please.
Okay.
Oh, my apologies, sir. So rewind, you're judging this, yeah?
Maybe if I don't fall asleep before the end.
Do not fall asleep, nigga. Please.
Oh, you know what, bro?
Nigga, please force conclusions if this nigga keeps yapping.
Yapping as much.
So yeah, you do realize, right, that if you like start a fire, right, or you burn oxygen, it becomes like carbon dioxide. You realize that, right?
Yeah, but like I'm about to sound so retarded right now. Don't you literally breathe in carbon dioxide all the time and your lungs like filter it out? No, like you filter it out, so you try to like breathe in the aspects that are like inhabitable for your body. You don't just breathe in all the bad stuff because carbon dioxide kills you. And you just have carbon dioxide in your body, but you remove it from your body when you defecate and urinate, when you piss and shit, nigga. For like black nigga terms.
Yeah. So I'm saying, right, that you just agreed that carbon dioxide, yes, that can be in small amounts, which is fine. I agree to that. But the reason that they tell you when you're like in a house fire, even if you're not near the fire and there's just smoke going out throughout the the area to get down is due to not them like obviously they're not gonna tell you to just make a like
Here's my
beeline,
question:
bring
how
it
does
all the
getting
carbon
down remove
dioxide.
the
You're not
air from
listening,
the
right?
area?
Like if you
Don't you
literally
mean get down in a different
let me
like
finish. This is
get
a
down from the
problem.
area you're out to get out of the house filled with fire?
When you breathe in carbon dioxide, right, it has a chance to cause things such as comas and death. So yes, unless you want to argue that Gojo will want to, just not care about the fire arrows, like things, and you can say infinity, but infinity doesn't like it doesn't like. I don't think you can argue. It can filter out the CO2 around him when he shoots the fire arrow when it combusts, and then you also have him needing the air. Then yes, unless you want to argue he doesn't need air and he can do all these things, then yeah, you could try to argue that, but that's retarded. So,
firstly, bro, like the whole like air thing. Firstly, I already like gave my response earlier for why I don't think the carbon dioxide thing matters that much. Secondly, again, I don't even think Sukuna would be able to get the fire arrow off. Like I said, I think him doing the fire arrow would be so disadvantageous. He'd be likely to come close to death if he tried to go for this strategy. Do you have any other arguments? Because I think I've properly addressed this in full.
no, Haram, you're not getting the argument. I didn't say that in a one-on-one. Yes, he would get this thing off because obviously I can agree that.
No, I agree. Maharaga, Agito, I don't think they'll do anything. I don't think they'll stop him. I think
Yeah, so you don't
Sukuna's
you
still going to
agree
get the...
that they had him on the back foot in a part of the fight will mean that in some point where they have him in the back on the back foot that he could have shot the fire
Also,
arrow.
another thing, this doesn't really address the fact that I've literally shown you a panel that says fire arrow is sealed. You're shadowboxing here. Could we move on? You're saying
Yeah,
stupid
still
shit.
behind what criteria?
You said behind what criteria? Are you serious?
What criteria is it sealed behind?
In his fight against Gojo Satoru, he changed the conditions for his barrier technique and continually restricted the effective range, resulting in insufficient firepower, so he had been sealing Divine Flame. And also, they lose their domain expansions mid-fight because they receive brain damage. If they go for domain expansion, they'll kill themselves. So how is he holding back here in this instance where he doesn't have domain expansion? Please tell me. It doesn't make sense. I don't think you have an argument. Give an argument of substance. Give an argument. Give an argument. Give an argument. Shut up. Give an argument. Okay, I think we're done.
Yeah. So as I said, if they are putting him on the back foot, right, then you could agree that if Sukuna deemed it to be necessary, what he could have did, right? Oh, wrong. What he could have did when he won the first domain.
Can we force conclusions?
This guy retarded. He didn't even let me give the argument. So as I was saying, right, since you had argument, and you didn't even attack a single one I gave, then it'll just be the case that if he pops the fire domain, which you obviously have to justify why he would do this, because obviously he could just use a binding vow, right? He could just do a binding vow like he did, right, and then not do this. So yeah, I just think it's the case, right, that and first off, I'm pretty sure he didn't even have a domain against Jogo, so that's just false. Like, he doesn't need a domain to open the fire arrow. What are you talking about, Sped? Like, he can do it without a domain. That doesn't even make sense. So yes, while he's there on the back foot, what he could do is open the fire arrow, right? Because obviously, if he's on the back foot, he has to deal with the opponents that are putting him in that position initially. And then he has to get to the main threat. So, as I'm saying, during this stage where he's being pushed to the back foot or on being cornered or whatever, yes, he can open the fire domain or the arrow, whatever it's called, fire arrow, and then shoot it at him, which would cause combustion. And then with this, you would have to argue he can breathe in copious amounts of carbon dioxide before he passes out or anything. And obviously, we're not going to argue that Gojo wants to be passed out during, like, he's not UI Daniel. He doesn't need to be passed out during the fight. So yeah, do you have a refutation? And a valid one.
Yeah, I already addressed this earlier, bro. Can we conclude?
Yeah,
you guys should appeal to, since obviously this guy fell asleep. You guys should like
rewind. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Yeah.
Go ahead and conclude. Go ahead and conclude.
Kiro, give your conclusion first.
Yeah. So my conclusion, right, was Sukuna. Well, this is the overarching point, right? Sukuna is not going all out. Now, I fulfilled this in my view, right? Via showing multiple things where he did not use in the fight, which would constitute him going all out in some facet, right? Which would be abilities. Now, I showed to you that he did not go all out in abilities via bringing up, obviously, the transformation, which is an ability, obviously via the fire arrow, which is an ability, and via multiple other things, such as the tools, all which he did not attack, by the way. Oh, he did attack like the transformation a little bit, which he got beat up horribly and steamrolled, and on the fire arrow, which I mean you can give your judgment on that. But for the fire arrow, which was the main point that mattered, he said that he couldn't get it off. And I brought up, well, do you agree that Agito and like they were putting him like Agito and Mariraga were putting him on the back foot? He said yes. So with that being the case, right? I said, okay, so you agree that in some part of the thing, he was in a losing position, not losing the entire fight. And then he never, like, he just, I don't know, man. He got a domain expansion open on his brain because he just didn't answer the question. So then I said, okay, so since they are losing, if he pops a fire arrow, which will, obviously make him lose more due to the properties of the fire arrow, which I already established was combustion, which can obviously turn oxygen into carbon dioxide and will make it harder for Gojo to navigate as he needs air and funnels it through his infinity. He just like never attacked that. So I said what would happen is if he shot the fire arrow, it could be the case, right? That he needs to breathe, but he only has carbon dioxide, obviously. So he breathes in copious amounts, and then he would be knocked out, or like he would be concussed, or either dead. And he just said, "Oh, okay, I think I already attacked this. We can move to conclusions," which he never attacked.
Yo, I got a question.
And
Yeah.
that's wait, let me just do the transformation in case he tries to bring it up. As for the transformation, he never attacked. He just said it wouldn't make him physically stronger. But I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think if like I don't know if you count having 4 arms over 2 arms as a stronger transformation. I don't know, man. That just might be me. Being able to deal with 2 times the force. I don't know, man. That just might be me. But anyways, you can conclude now.
Wait, I just got one question really quickly. So that was an entire point, and you guys couldn't have brought up when Yuji and Choso were shot with it, and Yuji was breathing in the same air from the flame arrow after it was already popped. You guys just didn't bring that up at all. Oh, okay. Just
I mean, that's fair, but I didn't even need to say that to attack the argument.
It's fine. No, go ahead.
Go
Stop
ahead.
saying Teehee, you.
Go ahead.
Stop saying Teehee, you fucking faggot. Okay, so we addressed at the beginning that we'll just skip Zen and Toji. The Soul Split Katana. So his argument was like, it's like a narrative device from Gege that that when people are using black flashes, they're specifically going all out. I said that's retarded. Nobody can use black flash at will except for maybe Yuji. And him not using a black flash against Gojo when he's clearly going all out signifies that he can be going all out in certain fights without being like fucking. He can be going all out in certain fights without being fucking like using black flashes and shit. It's like a narrative device to show that like people are trying. I say it's more like just like a jackpot, like getting lucky. It's not something you can just do at will. So beyond that, he said like Sukuna used Black Flash against Maki. Obviously, he's trying to like scale Maki over Miguel, but we haven't gotten to that yet. So, yeah, I pretty much like agree. Sukuna's going a lot against Maki. That's fine. We moved on later on. He's trying to argue that that Sukuna's not going a lot against Gojo. I said that's retarded. He was like at the height of tension for 1,000 years, which he agreed made stress. So he's at the height of stress for the first time in 1,000 years. The height is he's as stressed as he's ever been. And literally, Hollow Purple can kill him and all that stuff. He's worried. He literally screams for his foot soldier Maharaga to go run up and stop Blue to save his life because Purple will kill him. And he said, said, "Oh well, you can be like annoyed or some shit." But it's like that's not okay. You can be annoyed. You can also be mad. Sure. He didn't really give an argument for why Sukuna wouldn't be fearful for his life. He didn't attack the fact that Sukuna literally said, "I think Hollow Purple will kill me because I'm weakened. Hollow Purple might be lethal at this point since I'm weakened, right?" So beyond that, he started talking about Fire Arrow. Fire Arrow has no relevance whatsoever. As I've already said, you need World Cutting Slash to actually bypass Infinity, not Fire Arrow. The actual fire and the curse energy won't bypass it. If he's saying the oxygen will kill, no, the carbon dioxide in the air will kill Gojo, I told him we literally breathe in like that shit every day and we just like piss it out or we shit it out. So it doesn't really matter that much. And his whole like fire, like when you're in a burning house, you get down to avoid like the smoke and stuff. Getting down wouldn't really get rid of the smoke, so that was kind of like a retarded thing to say. But that doesn't even attack the point that specifically you can breathe in that stuff and it won't kill you. In TLDR, he said Maharaga and Agito. It's a 3v1. Maharaga and Agito are going to be trained on Gojo. They're gonna be wailing on him. And Gojo was on the back foot at one part of the fight when Maharaga was on him. But I literally said repeatedly, which he didn't attack, throughout the overarching fight, Agito and Maharaga can't kill Gojo, right? They literally fight Gojo and they can't kill him. And he kills both of them. He one-shots Agito with a blue and he kills Maharaga with a purple. And regardless, I also said Sukuna wouldn't go for Fire Arrow because he thinks Fire Arrow is a justifier for why he wouldn't be
Nigga,
going
hurry
all
up.
out. Nigga, he said a lot. Shut the fuck up. So he said that like Fire Arrow would be a justifier for why he's not going all out. I said if he uses Fire Arrow, that's more disadvantageous because Gojo can just keep socking him in the face and prevent him from using it. Fire Arrow wouldn't work on Gojo, and Maharaga and Agito can't stop Gojo, so it just wouldn't work. It's a stupid idea. We also talked about black flashes. He said, if if Sukuna was trying to win the fight, what he would do is he would chain black flashes to recover his RCT output, so he would become stronger. And he literally does the same thing with Agito. He has Agito heal him. So if he doesn't chain black flashes, it must mean that under his plan, he's not using black flashes, or he can't because he just doesn't have the ability to, which coincides with what I said earlier. He can't use black flash at will. So really, he didn't defeat anything I said, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I gave more of a justification for why Sukuna's going all out against Gojo. He's kind of just saying stupid shit, trying to win. If somehow I don't win this, I think the judge is like mentally disabled.
Interesting.
I do agree with that.
interesting.
I do agree.
Now for the judgment.
Okay, whatever.
Hold up. Let's do some polls
Oh,
really
that's what
quickly
I
before the
did.
judge gives judgment.
Oh my
Nope.
god! I feel like maybe you can like get another person to judge over the Vex was like kind of arguing with like half over
Wait,
who
let me
won.
rejoin
But
you.
anyway, as a wait, what did you say? What did you see? Well, yeah, we'll wait for Heather to nerd.
Disaber.
Who do we think won?
Hold up, I'll send some actual polls. There we go. You guys all vote on that.
Won.
Hello?
Won this.
Man, so such a difficult decision, you know. None of them decided to bring up anything about, you know, the experience that Yuji had with Fuga for some reason, you know.
Dude, I should have thought about that.
Then they pivoted
still won that
to
shit.
I don't even know how the topic went from fucking you or whatever the fuck it was, like Miguel versus Toji to Gojo versus Sukuna. What the fuck was that shit? That shit was ass.
Yeah,
Wait,
like
who won?
like
You got judgment?
oh no, I haven't had this one yet. You like back now?
Oh yeah, I was going to what's his name? Not what's his name. I was rejoining because my core started like lagging out very terrible.
I'll do what I said. Like if you have a disagreement, like you can just get someone else to do that. But like
Oh, yeah, it's
I think
fine.
Hero won the
Yeah, it's
point.
fine.
What I heard. I think Hero won what I heard. If you have a disagreement with that, you can go over the.
Was someone else listening? Because
40 minutes.
I was.
was someone else listening? Was someone else listening? Because this guy is a retard. This guy is a retard. This guy did not win the point.
Yeah, I was listening.
Haram, you are not good. Never call me Charlie again.
Yeah, can we hold on. I mean, we can debate fucking again. You can get slammed. Yeah, can we send the judge the time? Can we send the judge? Hey, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the
You
fuck up.
shitty, bro. Stop gassing yourself.
Shit. Wait, hold on.
So
Yeah. So back to what I was saying, right? Back to what I was saying, right? Hero, are you fine of sending the recording to Tom?
Yeah, I watched it.
analytical criteria of the black.
Are you fine with time judging?
Rewind with judge. Ask was already
Yes.
No.
Hero, you are
No.
completely fine with me judging, Hero. Guys,
rewind.
after a really hard decision, come to the conclusion that no one has won this fucking point. You guys are both imbeciles. Holy shit, you guys are retarded. Rewind.
you
Take
do.
it from here, man. Take it from here.
The fuck? Yo, can
Definitely did not
okay,
have
let's send the
all
let's send the
things,
recording to someone then, because that's actually like a retard energy.
Oh shit.
This nigga just hated he did not get that.
Continuing with
Bro, what?
rewind. SJ.
I mean, why does it even matter if that point went through or not? Aren't you guys debating fucking? Isn't this? It's not even Gojo versus Sukuna, isn't it?
Yeah,
fucking
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
the
bro. I'm
black
just
guy
gonna,
versus
I'm gonna
the
just
other
send
guy.
the evidence. I don't know how like some retard actually thinks I lost that, but regardless.
Bro.
Yeah. All right.
So why
That's
does
my
it matter
argument.
if the point goes through or not?
Because it's
Damn.
contingent upon the black flash point where if I win, then I can establish the black flash is actually just going to be a narrative device. And if it's a narrative device, it is upheld by the author standards. So therefore, if it's upheld by the author standards, it also just follows, right, that Sukuna was trying more against what's her name? Maki.
This nigga tries to
Trying
be a nerd,
more
but he
against
fails at it.
Maki? Well, I mean, that just wouldn't be true. This guy Maki can't even use cursed energy, and as we know, black flashes are formed from
Hey,
cursed
hey,
energy.
hold on, stop. We still in a debate.
Wait,
right now.
hold on, wait. Did you not even argue that?
Sorry, what?
No,
Haram.
he did not.
Holy shit! Oh my god! There's no way! You were actually I'm just gonna save myself. Yo, you guys gotta continue the debate. Continue.
Why does Maki having curse energy matter to how much Sukuna is trying? That's retarded.
It's a black flash. Why you? Oh my god! Yo, I'm not even gonna
he's
like.
arguing, he's arguing
Hero.
No, time. He's
Yeah, no,
arguing
don't
that
call me a
Sukuna is.
retard. Hold on, wait, no,
No,
wait,
no,
don't call me a
no,
Oh shit, that
retard.
nigga on your ass. Oh shit.
No, retard. He's arguing Sukuna is trying because he had a black flash.
Holy shit! Holy shit! But the narrative device wouldn't go through because Maki can't use a black. Yo, Hero. The next point you guys go on, tell this guy Haram to put the fries in the fucking bag.
You
Holy shit!
retarded, that literally wouldn't defeat the narrative device argument. The fuck?
Huh? So you're telling me that Maki wasn't trying? So wait, hold on. Just because she
Maki
can't do a
doesn't have
black.
force
Hold on,
energy,
wait, no,
she can't
hold
do
on. Wait, you listen for 1 second. So you're telling me because Maki can't use a black flash at all, that means she's not trying, or she's not going out?
No.
Okay, then defeat the fucking
That
point.
wasn't his argument, retard. That wasn't his argument. His argument was when people are hitting black flashes, they're actually trying. Not that you need a black flash to actually be trying.
So just to clarify, you couldn't have just taken the converse of that statement and immediately proved it wrong.
I did prove it wrong with
Oh,
Gojo, but
shit.
anyways.
Yeah, you didn't. But
Okay, so nigga, so why the fuck does Maki outscale Miguel?
yeah, because it just be the case that Sukuna was actually trying against against this Maki, whereas he didn't really put any effort into this Miguel. He just kind of took it, like Miguel just hit him and then he fled, literally.
Hold on,
Whereas,
can someone mic up real quick? Can someone mic up real quick? I want a new judge.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? What's going on?
My judge is half asleep and he's not paying attention whatsoever, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
he was
wait,
fine.
wait, Hero. You should have me judge Hero.
Like, I'm not asleep, buddy. No, I don't think this time guy should
Rewind,
judge.
you're-
I don't think he's competent. I don't think
No,
Mr.
I don't know what
Time
you're
is
talking about.
competent.
Wait, rewind.
Yeah.
Let's debate over who should judge. It'll be way more
Wait,
entertaining
are you gonna
than
take
Hero
over?
versus Haram.
Are you gonna take over?
Yeah,
Are you
Hero,
gonna
let's
take
get
over
a
the
new
debate?
judge for the second point.
No, wait, that's not what I'm saying. Wait,
No,
rewind.
y'all
You and me should debate because it'll be way more entertaining than Haram versus Hero.
Nigga, I have to debate
We
him
can
for
debate model realism.
I have to
can
debate
debate
him for
model
some
realism.
shit.
Oh my,
nigga,
this
fuck.
nigga just said we can debate modal realism. Okay, yeah, what's the argument for having a fucking
Not in front of
multiverse?
our debate. Not in the middle of our debate. No. So, that's what I'm saying, right? Since
Okay.
I mean, I already laid out my
Oh,
argument. You need
time's
me to repeat
judging now, by the way. Time's in the judge. Time's in the judge.
No. Okay. Oh my god.
You hold on, Hero. You literally agreed that like if we disagree with his judgment, we can get someone else.
When?
You did at the beginning. You literally did. Are you dumb?
I did not. I literally said that I agreed to him as an. I mean, you said we could send direct to someone else, which I said is fine. I don't really care for who you give your rec to. But I said for the meeting, yeah, I agreed to rewind.
Okay, but time is here, so we don't even need to send the rec to him.
rewind
You can
here.
just
What are you
listen.
talking about?
You're retarded. Okay. So like he can be the immediate judge, I'm fine with that, but like time I want as like the thorough judge, like the judge afterwards. It's actually his
Yeah,
opinion
obviously
actually
I'm not
matters.
thorough enough. Yeah. I agree.
What?
No,
No, I'm saying you're the one who's thorough. You're the one who's going to be judging after like whatever. the
Oh
fuck
wait, so
Rue
I'm the
says.
one that's judging after. I'm not the immediate judge. Well, then who's the immediate judge?
Rewind.
Hey, Rewind, do you want to do you want to judge this?
Rewind. That nigga's asleep, bro.
Oh,
Just let
he's not
time
even in the
judge.
VC.
Oh my, wait.
Nah, he's
Wait, no,
here.
he's
just-
here. No, wait, he's here. He's here. Yeah, Rewind.
Yeah, I'm in the VC.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
I definitely am in the VC.
All right. Interesting. All right, yeah, you guys go on. Continue.
That
On
nigga
for, on for.
SpongeBob is not better than anybody on JJK.
Yo,
What the
chill
fuck
my
is
guy
this?
Haram, bro. He's actually the goat.
The fuck?
He to go to something.
Yeah, what? What do you mean by that, bro? That's
All that
actually
damn
big glaze.
yapper.
You're actually glazing him.
All right, start. Who are we? All right, Rewind. Are you still judging or no?
We can have Tom judge. I was just trolling. Tom's low-key calm, so he can judge.
All right, Tom, you can judge.
All right, for the first time, the king of curses felt has a downplay. So as I was saying, right, mock scaling was just this. The narrative tool point was one, so therefore it would just be the case that the author is trying to portray Maki as a more potent combatant than Miguel.
Maki's a more potent combatant than Miguel. Because Sukuna is trying more. I'll ask you this, right? So
I'm pretty confident.
firstly, right? Since I want time to judge the first point, or someone else to judge the first point, instead of Rewind, because Rewind was just the immediate judge. You can stop talking because this
Yeah,
looks
wait.
like
Just
moderation.
to clarify.
Moderation.
Yeah, wait. Hold on. Just to clarify, for my view on that previous point, that was just a pivot off of what the point was actually about. So I don't think that point at all goes through for on anyone's side. So you guys can just keep continuing that if you want, or you can just move on to what you guys were just about to talk
With
about.
the judgment already given, I'm not gonna backtrack like what?
Yeah,
No,
of course.
that's
I mean,
not
that person already gave
That's not
judgment.
backtracking, you retard. You said
it literally
Rewind's
is.
the
If the
media judge.
judgment was already won,
First
yes,
and
it is.
afterwards
Are
can
you
give
retarded?
judgment if with his judgment. I don't like his judgment.
Who is
We're getting someone
we?
else's
Who is
judgment.
we? Who is we? We don't like it. Who is we?
Yeah, wait. No, you guys
agree
can
to
just
it. You agree to it, nigga. You agree to it. Why are you backtracking?
Wait. Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, if you guys dislike any of
Why
the
do I have to
judgments-
waste 2 hours of my
Holy
fucking
shit,
time?
retard, shut the fuck up. Thank you. So like I was saying, sorry about that. So if any of you guys have any disagreements on me or Rewind's views, we can go over it after the debate. But what's
Yeah, literally
finalized,
after the
it should be
debate.
finalized as the point is done so you guys can actually continue. And so that we're not butt fucking each other on this stupid ass point.
Okay,
where we
so
just
let's
don't even know how to bring up shit.
Okay, so
What if
let's
I wanna
fucking
do that?
hurry up because I've been wasting like an hour and a half of my fucking time debating
Nigga, you
someone
don't
for
got
money
shit else better
when I
to
don't
do.
You
fucking
don't got
like
shit else to
debating
do.
this
Stop
guy.
capping.
So
You
let's
got shit
go
else to do.
fucking finish this shit up. So I
You don't
think
got shit else
Miguel
to do.
scales to Volume 0 Gojo, who scales above Toji. Okay?
Is it your scaling? Like I'm very surprised. Like you start scaling out.
This is my scaling, yes, retard, unless you want to go first.
I wasn't done. Holy shit, this guy's retarded. So I was not done
Wait, you
scaling.
finished
so I
1
was gonna-
point. Does that just mean you automatically get the second point on the affirmative too? Is that how that works?
Retard. It's my scaling. What are you not understanding?
Retard.
Like
Sure.
what?
Keep going.
The guy not know how like debates
Keep
work.
going.
I'm affirming something. then
Keep
it's going to be
going.
right. It's scale.
Your scaling, your point went through. Just
By
not the scaling.
by the way, do you guys want any form of moderation?
Yeah, can we mute? Yeah, can we
No,
just can I just
no,
mute it,
no,
get
no,
muted, and just like
Okay,
get start
actually,
talking?
one says no, one says yes. Let's do a poll.
No.
I'll moderate myself, bitch ass nigga. Keep talking.
What?
What? The guy just say, "I'll moderate myself."
Moderation.
He is, anyway.
No, you still not talking.
So yeah, as I was saying, right? It just means I could just repeat it. So I said that since the narrative 2 point was 1, it would just be the case that the author is trying to portray Maki as being a more potent combatant than Miguel. Do you have any contentions, Mr. Bob?
Mr. Bob.
Yeah, so the offer can be trying. Nigga, why are y'all giggling at that? That's what's.
I don't know. She
Okay,
was
bro.
laughing hard as
Yeah,
shit.
You
so-
just giggled at it. The fuck?
Yeah, because like laughter is contagious, nigga. Anyways, that shit was not funny.
Your
Yeah,
laughter's
so the
contagious.
offer is shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You getting fucking muted, faggot.
You're
ass.
actually a fuck.
Bitch ass nigga, stay on hush mode. So back to what I was saying. The offer's intentions can be to make Maki stronger than Miguel, but in actuality, if he does not accomplish this, then that's a whole nother story because Miguel has higher scaling than Maki.
Well, that just
Feats
presupposes
or
that you
statements.
have some authority over the author. Obviously, I'm telling you that the author made this thing in mind. Obviously, it's already been displayed within the debate. It's displayed within the story via your agreement. So it just be the case that what I said is actually the case. So yeah.
Interesting.
The fuck? Okay. I am literally arguing that the offer is not reliable here because the information he is talking about does not correspond with what we are seeing, right? And stop giggling like a fucking dork. You sound like a hyena. You sound retarded. You sound like a bitch ass nigga.
Ooh,
Fuck up.
guys,
Let me keep talking.
let's like settle
So,
down the
back to
rhetoric.
what
Let's
I'm
get back to
saying.
the substance.
Back to what I'm saying, right? Idiot.
Oh yeah, we're also not
So
going to
what
be.
I'm trying to tell you, right,
We're also
the
not going to be.
feats actually displayed that Miguel is superior to Maki.
Wait, you said that Volume Zero is Road to Gojo, or you said Volume Zero is like not Volume Zero, but Miguel's Road to Gojo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then it could just be that Maki's still over that Miguel. He's also over the Gojo or Road to Gojo. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that.
Relative to Gojo? Well, that would just be an inherent contradiction, though, because she isn't keeping up with a weakened Sukuna.
You said what?
Because she isn't keeping up with a weakened Sukuna, and under
under
the last point.
Oh,
And hold on, let me finish talking. Let me finish talking. I was still speaking, idiot.
Let him finish talking.
So back to what I was saying, right? Idiot.
Yeah. So hold on. We're actually not going to be super meeting.
So what I am saying, right, is that fucking Miguel scales to Gojo, but Maki can't scale to Gojo because the feats just contradicts this. The feats are Maki is keeping up with a weakened Sukuna, and based on the last point, you never really attack the fact that Sukuna is holding back in physicals. Like, I'm saying he's not holding back in physicals. You just said he was holding back in Arsenal. You just said he was holding back in Arsenal, right? That's what you said in the previous point, right? So, what's going to be the case here? What's going to be the case here is shut up. Shut up. Okay? Miguel is over Maki. Okay?
I didn't agree to moderation. Whoever's moderating me stops. I didn't agree. So as I'm saying, right, you absolutely.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you.
I never said that they are the same two, or that both are being nerfed. I said in that specific fight, yes, he is holding back. That is the criteria. That's that fight. You're not
holding back in abilities.
What I'm saying, and you're just saying things to say them. You never even said anything about a physical holding back of this character. You just said he was holding back, in which I said yes, he was holding back because we can see things where he's holding back. Like, you're not actually tracking. What? This is horrendous for you.
Your argument was only that Sukuna was holding back in abilities, not physicals. You never said he was holding back in physicals. So, you need to be quiet and let me finish. Because it's my turn, right? It's my turn. I'm still talking, right? So what I am telling you is Sukuna doesn't scale to Gojo anymore. And because of this, right, Maki scales to a weakened Sukuna. I can show that.
Okay, so does Miguel.
Nope. Because Miguel scales to a fully healthy Gojo. The fuck?
I'm just saying things to say them at this point. So wait, Haram, you would agree that feats matter more than statements, right?
Feats matter more than statements? Yeah, that helps my argument, sure.
Yeah, bet. Okay, I got you. So if I trigger a feat of Miguel getting pieced up by Sukuna, whereas Maki's dealing with Sukuna, you would agree that Maki's over, Miguel is a combatant, right?
Depends on the feat, sure, and the argument for she. Don't be.
Yeah, I got you. Like, what a troll. This guy. Oh my god. Ooh, I might need to argue this actually. You already bet. Hold on.
You might need to argue this. You don't know what your argument is.
No, I know the argument, but I was listening to
Absolute
like,
rhetorical,
Yeah.
absolute rhetorical uppercut here by Haram. Holy shit.
Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, right?
These niggas are
I
so
think I
ass.
argued this because I didn't know of the argument, but I'm seeing.
Yeah, moderation. Can we mute every single person in the VC that isn't Haram, SpongeBob, and
Your
Naruto
bitch
today?
ass up, nigga.
Bro, who is this nigga commanding, bro?
Yo, why did I just hear a D1 victim speak?
Oh,
Crazy. Zizo lost to D1. That's crazy. I saw that shit.
it's not even Zizo. What?
That's Zizo.
This nigga dumb as shit.
That was not Zizo gang.
That was nuts.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a debate going on
Yo,
around
who
here.
the fuck is kicking me from the VC? Someone ban that nigga.
So yeah, we can see. Wait, do you agree of what Laurie's curse technique is? Like, do you know what it is? I can like tell you it right now.
Do I
And
agree with Lorari's curse technique?
No, all right.
The fuck?
Chill. Okay, that's bad wording on my fault. That's like negative 100 or. So let me regain it. Do you know what Laurie's curse
That was
technique
corny.
is?
Yes.
What is
You
it?
ain't not gonna lie,
What do
bro.
you think it is?
What's his curse technique?
Yeah.
His curse technique is love and hands. He can like divert attention and manipulate hands.
Anyway, I'll just show you what I see his curse technique is being. So.
What do you mean, anyways, retard?
Yeah, so I posted the scan of VC scans on Spastic.
Yeah,
So
my
as I
fault,
said,
I'm back.
Laurie's technique, heart catch, or whatever it's called, can grip the like technique's target, right? So for example, do you know what grip? Like, do you know what it means to grip something?
Yes, retard.
Yeah, it means to firmly hold, right? So if I'm showing you, right, that this person is being, or speaking in this case, right, he's being firmly held, that means his movement is being prohibited. So he's having trouble in actually dodging these hits. So since I'm just now saying this, I'm going to change my argument up a bit. I don't think that Miguel actually can land any hits on Sukin if Laurie wasn't there, because he's obviously being helped here. And from what I've
Yeah.
seen,
Can you like? I'm not gonna lie. You could not prove Sukun is being held here. Because let me show you the panel right beforehand. The last time we see Leroy's curse technique. Oh, you just sent it for me. You just made yourself look stupid. Okay. He
maybe.
literally is using the hand to throw himself away from Sukuna.
Yeah, but you realize you have two hands, right?
Okay, you might have two hands on your body, but I don't know about his curse technique having two hands. And secondly, we literally see afterwards when Miguel is punching Sukuna that there's no hand holding it whatsoever on panel. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Wow.
Yeah, bro,
Wow,
you have 2
you're
hands,
dumb.
right?
Yeah, and what I'm telling you, right, is you see this Matt, like I guess the explosion behind him or something that like hiding the hand, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, let me attack both points you made that were, just very slow. What I'm telling you is that one.
My points were slow.
Anyway, one, I think the curse technique is derived of someone's being, right? So if Laurie's is called, and I'm pretty sure the technique is called like I'm pretty sure there are hands on the technique via just Laurie having two hands. I don't see why he would just make like one hand. That just seems very spastic in my opinion. And two,
So that might be a limitation of the curse technique, and he only uses one hand to fight
Oh my
Sukuna.
god, wait, can you let me? Okay. Okay, can you listen? So, as I said, right, curse techniques are normally brought from a stasis of this person's being. Obviously, Laurie doesn't have a hand, he has two hands. So what I'm arguing here is that since curse techniques are just what someone imagines something to be, it could just be the case, right, that his curse
Are you
technique
retarded?
is just going to be two hands. So it makes no sense for him to have one hand. It just doesn't, I don't think that's ever displayed or told anywhere. And second off, as I'm saying, the panel you're showing.
Dude, you're not getting through with this argument. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
You
that's
might as well
fine.
call
That's
it
fine.
quits.
Keep that. As I'm saying, right, since there are two hands, if you're showing a panel of Sukuna literally just being right here, or Laruri even being there, then I'm pretty sure this is just an indicator that Laruri has something to do with Sukuna being still in the first place. You're not actually listening to what I'm saying.
Do you think that attacks what I said?
I mean, yes, but obviously I'm inclined to think that, right?
Then you need to think harder, because you're not thinking well.
Horrible. Anyway, you can attack what I said.
So
That's
back
not
to
a
what I
good
was saying.
rebuttal.
So back to what I was saying, right? Miguel here, right? He's boxing Sukuna hand to hand. LaRue is throwing himself away. He's throwing himself away because he doesn't want to be near Sukuna in this particular moment. The next panel we see, LaRue is literally not there. We don't see his hand. His hands are obviously massive. They're very big and visible, right? So there's no basis for why he'd be held in place here. If you think your basis is that Sukuna is being held by Miguel and he's getting punched in the stomach by Miguel and blood is gushing out from him, if you think that's your basis, oh, Miguel is held in place when we literally see Miguel holding Sukuna. If you think that's your basis, I think my basis for why the opposite is the case is no, I know my basis to be the opposite of that, right? I think since Miguel's the one holding him here, and we don't see the giant ass hand that we've seen several times before, and LaRue literally doesn't even appear until like the end of the chapter. The end. So it seems as though LaRue isn't near the position whatsoever. And I can also show you another panel where LaRue is all the way up the stairs. He isn't in the same vicinity as Sukuna. He's all the way up the stairs. Right?
Someone,
so you're dumb.
Yeah, can someone send me the chapter?
Hold on. It's 2:55. And people are telling me I didn't address what you said. Is there anything else you'd like me to address?
Wait. Can I get the chapter so I can extrapolate upon my research?
2:55. 2:55. 2:55.
All right, so no link. All right, I got you. Hold on, give me a second.
I'll send you the fucking link. Sure. Dude, how long have we been going? I hate this shit. I hate niggas. Be right back in 2 minutes. Okay, don't make a point for 2 minutes. Okay, we've been at this for an hour and a half, bro. We're finishing this like in the next 20 minutes. I don't care.
Yeah, okay. Let me read this chapter because I look-key did not, bro. Oh my god. Anyways.
Hold on, Hero.
Yeah, I'm reading the chapter. What are you talking about?
I know. I'm being told I didn't address everything you said. Is there anything else that you have said that I haven't addressed yet?
I said I would extrapolate upon reading the chapter because low-key.
No, your initial point. Sorry, your initial point, not the extrapolation thing you said.
Yeah, okay. I don't think so. I think you attacked it. Yeah, I think you did attack everything for real. So we can move on. Not move on, but like, of course, we can like just stop right here because Tom's going. So you lied about LaRue pulling up in the fight late. Okay, that's cool. Okay, and then
Oh, yo, my friend's in here. BTS. Oh, bro. You in front row seats. I'm killing this nigga.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
It was some, like, obnoxious piece of shit that just fucking spoke.
Oh, wow.
Alright, stop fucking talking. Faggot.
Shut your bitch ass up.
This nigga's lucky I don't know who said that.
That was Pianist.
Oh, that's Pianist? Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. See on you. Faggot. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck Pianist, bitch ass nigga.
He keeps unmuting this nigga. Like, actually, moderate this nigga. Oh, wait, that's C? Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, don't worry, here you're winning, bro.
You can stay unmuted, bro. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I actually like you. I'm not gonna be mean to you.
Thank you, Haram. But you know, Pianist, that nigga Pianist was talking mad shit.
That nigga's a faggot. That nigga always be talking mad shit. Alright, what's your
Facts.
Ron, you're a bitch. Kill yourself, faggot.
Claims that's like really rhetorical. I could feel that in my jimmies.
Kill yourself, nigga.
Who's saying that, bro? Alright, Hero, what's your argument? What's your argument?
Wait, is time back?
He's back.
Hello,
He's
Tom
back.
back?
He's back. He's back. He's back.
Okay.
Keep talking. Keep
Yeah.
talking.
I've been getting lied to. So, Haram, I've been looking at this from the wrong perspective. Instead of, just half-heartedly looking at your scans, because I read the chapter, and holy shit, you are going to get destroyed almost in every way ever possible, except in stupidity. So let's go over the retarded things you fucking said, you goddamn moron. So, first off, for you saying that the hands, we would see the hands, you understand that in the scan you posted, it says illusionary technique, right? Which could just mean that, yes, and also gives
Which
clarity, right?
scan I
Because even
sent?
if destroyed, so it'll just be the case, right? That even if this physical embodiment of the hand is destroyed,
Which scan I
there's
sent?
also going to be a
Which
illusionary
scan
one.
I sent?
Yeah. Look at the scans you sent. Oh wait, I think I sent this. Oh no, it's the one you sent, Mister. We don't see another hand. You're finished, nigga.
The illusionary
God.
hand?
Yeah. So in this scan, right, it says that even if destroyed, right, we're talking about the physical manifestation of the hand, obviously. The illusionary hand can be reinstalled. Wait, did I say reinstalled? Yeah, reinitialized an indefinite amount of times,
Are you
with
stupid?
only 1/10 of the damage being transferred back to Laurie's own body. So what I am deriving here, right, is that we can have
You're
what I'm
really
deriving here,
arguing
right?
that.
Wait. Let me give the actual
Argumentative
solution.
suicide.
So what I'm deriving here,
I
right,
hate to
is that
see it.
even if the physical hand is destroyed, we can still have an illusionary one, or one that is not going to be
This
physical.
nigga
Let me
ass.
not say that. Let me not use that word.
Oh, this nigga is shit. He's ass.
We was talking about you, retarded ass nigga.
I'm gonna fuck bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass
Oh
nigga.
yeah, haram. What's gonna be the rebuttal?
What's gonna be the rebuttal? So you know what an illusion is? Something that's not real. You know his hands that he brings out aren't actual real human hands. They're curse technique hands, right? And the reason why when they're destroyed, they only bring back 1/10 of the damage to the body is because that like visible hand that we see, those large ass hands that he's using to dogpile Sukuna with, right? Those hands are visible. Those are the hands that when they're damaged, he gets damaged. That's why in this panel, when his hand gets cut, he gets cut in his hand, bro. He gets cut in his hand. When it's destroyed, his hand. When it's destroyed, his hand itself gets cut. And hey, stop talking. Stop talking. Moderate. So back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. Right?
No one agreed to moderation.
Before you try to be a monkey. So I asked if you were stupid earlier. The answer is yes, you are stupid. The hand right here that got destroyed, it got cut in a very specific area. We see that very specific area is also cut on his real hand when we see that hand destroyed later on, right? It's not the illusionary hand. It's not a hand that doesn't exist. It's just a ghost behind him, right? That never happens once in the chapter. The case is, right, his actual hand gets damaged when the illusionary hand gets destroyed. You're retarded. You're ratting. You're stupid.
This nigga trash.
Haram, holy shit, haram. You're so actually you're so inept at critical thinking that it surprises even the likes
You're
of
stuttering,
me.
bitch.
Haram, as I'm saying, right, if you
That's the
You're
same
a
nigga
dork.
that said Upper Moon Mozambique.
your justification for that being the case. What I am telling you, right, is verbatim what's being said in the panel. It's saying that yes, even if destroyed, obviously referencing the very physical hand we can see right there. Yes, even if that's destroyed, he has an imaginary one. He has one that you can't see, right?
Okay, what's your okay?
He has one that you can't see, haram. Like he can get damage, that's fine. I'm saying there's one that he can't see, and you showing him getting hit with the hand, that's fine. That's like I don't care for that. He's getting damage, and the damage is being reciprocated because obviously Sukuna can use a cleave on his hand, and then the damage goes back to his normal hand. That's also fine. You're not attacking anything. You're just saying things to run away from this rhetorical beatdown, this argument we're having. You're not actually engaged.
Very interesting.
So I would actually like
Ooh,
you to
battle box. This is fighting his demons.
of being logical in all in the
Okay, stop fucking talking. Can I respond now?
Win the debate. Please do so.
Alright, so retard, right? So my interpretation literally fits. There's no contradiction or anything. It has a basis in everything. You somehow think when, in every other instance, throughout the entire chapter, LaRue never uses an illusionary hand to go up behind Sukuna, right?
Oh.
Offer puts no emphasis on this illusionary hand, like this ghost that's behind Sukuna. So it seems as though conveniently you find a way to lie and try to argue that he's being held in place just so that Sukuna can get tagged by Miguel. And I don't even care about this. Let's say I steel manned it and I granted it. I still think Miguel outscales, right? And I personally think I've attacked what you said already. If you want to give a response, sure, you're not going to give a good response. You never give good responses, right? So what I want to do after this is I want to give my Miguel scaling. Then I want to get the fuck out of here so I can get my $25 Robux card, nigga.
Very
Wasting my fucking
intriguing.
time.
Very
fucking suck, nigga. So as I'm saying, right, if you are saying
I fucking suck, nigga.
I don't
Yes.
think you actually attacked
Moderation.
Father her hero. I don't think you actually attacked. I don't give a fuck what you think, you dumbass brick wall. I don't care. What I'm saying
Talking
is that
fast is not rhetorical. You're getting drowned by your own mic.
The contradiction of what you are saying, I'm already telling you and showing you the things that you are posting in your own panels.
Even your own fans are saying we don't read our manga. This is retarded.
Morons hard. You aren't actually listening to anything I'm saying. You're just having it go one ear out the other, into your mouth, and then out your nose. Like, it's actually like horrendous how bad you try to actually attack arguments.
Can you make an argument and stop fucking talking? Because you're like stupid.
You're not attacking anything. No, I'm doing you a favor by engaging in the meta. Because you can't engage in substance, Haram. This whole time you've been engaging
Say
in
something of substance. You haven't said anything of substance throughout this entire debate.
That's all you're good at doing is engaging in the meta. So I will ask you again, and please, I'm getting on my knees for this one. Please give me a refutation.
Get on your knees and suck my dick while you're at it. I'm kind of horny right now.
Doing a whole lot of nonsense.
Wait, hold on. You want another guy to get on his knees and suck your dick? The hell's wrong with you, Haram?
Okay, keep
You
talking.
so
Keep
gay.
talking,
You
Hero.
gay as
What's the
hell, nigga.
counter argument? What's the counter argument?
Anyways,
Yo,
it's
someone
very
upload
intriguing.
Someone upload this to YouTube and be a Haram versus Hero gone freaky, bro. Please, bro.
Oh, hell no.
But yeah, Haram, what's going to be the valid contention? I've said it twice. Valid. You know what? I want you to say valid.
Nigga, it's your turn. You're supposed to be responding to my argument, you retard.
What's gonna be the sound?
Actually,
what I'm saying. If you cannot actually provide it, then that's fine. We can conclude. Because I don't think actually.
Yeah, you guys should conclude. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's conclude.
Yeah.
I don't think they need to. He lost.
Well, I mean, hold on. I'm actually pretty bored. Yeah, Haram. I think Hero won. You want to debate it?
Yo. Are y'all serious? Actually?
Well, I mean,
give
what
the
do you mean
argument.
by all?
Give the argument.
Give the argument? Oh, yeah, so essentially, right? So Refutation 1 is listed. You don't respond to Refutation 1. You just repeat the first argument. So, of course, since you didn't fucking rebuttal, you obviously lost.
Wait, question.
Wait,
what
yeah,
refutation did I not respond
just to clarify, let's
Yeah,
bring
so
up
the refutation doesn't need to be said.
Shit,
There was like no other. There was like you the refutation 2 is refutation, so that's why you lost.
Yeah, what was his refutation?
That's for you to like remember. I'm just telling you that you didn't respond to the refutation of his refutation.
Hold on, let's get contestant number 1 over here. Hero, what was your refutation?
Yeah, what was your refutation again? What'd you say, Hero?
To which point?
Like, just in general, like, what was your refutation?
Oh, my refutation is going to be something based in reality. Also correlates with the soundness and validity arguments.
Oh shit. Yeah, see, so you didn't respond to the validity and soundness of his arguments, Haram. So that's why you lost.
Actually,
it's not because he's such a troll. We can't even say that shit with a straight face. This nigga is smiling while eating like fucking like Indian curry right now. This nigga is like
that's racist. Oh hell no. Yeah, wait, hold up.
Made this dip? Bro, Future's the biggest dick eater of all time. There's no way you took time to make this shit, bro. Which low tiers did I debate? The only low tier that's a wreck on my channel is you, Future. What the fuck?
Oh, type shit. Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, he farming.
Yo, wait, hold on. That's not pivot. So, actually, I think Haram won. Yo, Hero, do you want to debate it?
Yeah, we can debate it.
Okay, I'm glad. You was pissing me off, bro. You was pissing me off. You was pissing me off,
well, now I think that Hero won.
No. You make it be happy. You make it be happy.
Yeah, wait, Hero, you actually won, bro. Actually,
nah, you make it.
There's no way this D1 victim is sending the gift now, bro. Everyone nerd up fucking Zizo, bro. He lost the fucking D1, bro. I'm being so serious.
Hold on, wait. Actually, wait, hold on.
Wait, actually nerd this nigga. Actually nerd this nigga.
Well, see, now, wait, yeah, Haram,
That's
stop
not
that.
true. Don't lie about Zizzo. Zizzo knows he's to do one.
Time's voice made me. What the fuck, bro?
But yeah, I already have the argument established.
No, but Time, if you think I won, can I move on to my scaling now? Unless Future has more scaling.
Oh, well, I think I already won.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think either of you have gotten anywhere. Holy shit. You guys kind of go on to argument
argument
one.
from start to finish as well.
Hold on, wait, chill. I'm just gonna clarify what keeps happening, and then it's like a current thing that you guys always do whenever you two specifically debate each other. So, firstly, right, interpretation one is given. Then we pivot off of interpretation to something completely fucking random. Then we're like, yeah, well, you didn't refute that, so therefore we can conclude. And then you guys both run away. You ask for conclusions, then someone wins due to some random shit, and then the other person gets pressed, and then they press the judge about it, and clearly the judge doesn't want to actually deal with it because you guys are both mentally spastic. So yeah, that's pretty much what happens. But yeah, I think Hero won.
Why?
Why? I mean, yeah, it's really just like between like the packing and stuff. Like Haram, I don't think it really matters who won this point, but specifically, it's just because in terms of like giving a rebuttalment to your substance, it just like you never really did. It didn't really hold up.
I didn't rebuttal a single thing he said.
Yep.
So when he said that LaRue was using an illusionary hand, and I said illusion can just mean not real, and obviously since it's a curse technique, it's not a real hand because it's not a human hand. And the reason why I think illusionary hand is in reference to his curse technique, the big hand, not an invisible hand that coincidentally appears when Sukuna is in trouble and getting
Is
tagged,
this nigga dumb?
is because it's not actually an invisible ghost hand. It's just his curse technique.
So just to clarify, so first off, you affirmed that that hand wasn't a hand, then you just affirmed that it was a hand that just popped up. I just want to clarify.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't think I ever said it wasn't.
Okay.
I don't think I ever said. Okay, hold on. I was saying from the beginning, I don't think there's an invisible hand that's touching and holding Miguel. No, Sukuna, right? I don't think that's the case. And now
So
I'm
to
affirming
clarify,
that there's because it's an illusionary hand, it's in reference to the curse technique to give more credence to my interpretation that there's no hand holding Sukuna in this instance.
and so if Hero explains to you why that curse technique has a different property to the same thing, and he literally shows in your own skin where that's the case, and you're like, well, I still think my interpretation held up, you think you won.
He never showed a single scan or a single instance where
Well, actually,
his
it was
hands have
your
different
scan.
properties. Yeah, well,
And no,
what
he just
property did
applied.
show?
He applied a different property. Yeah, so it was just the claim that he already affirmed.
Yeah, he made the claim. He was affirming the claim.
Yeah, and then he showed. Yeah, and then he explained the claim with the substance that you already provided. So he's simply just adding on the properties that you already gave within the scan and adding on a different one. And then you didn't refute that. What you said was,
I did
well, my
refute that, you
interpretation.
retard.
No, hold on. Just to clarify, we can get everyone in BC. Yo, listen, Haram, I'm not even trying to be rude or anything. To clarify, what you specifically said was, well, I think my interpretation doesn't have any contradictions. It's still valid, so therefore it still goes through. Well, that's
I
not
said
really
it has
reference
more
to
likelihood,
what
but
you
sure.
said. I mean, yeah, exactly. So again, that's not giving a refutation to what bro said.
Again, I extrapolated. I gave reasoning. This judge was not listening to a single thing I said during the debate. It's very clear. It's very clear. Someone is either bribing you in DMs or you don't give a fuck to pay attention, right?
Someone's bribing me in DMs, bro.
You know what?
Dude, Haram.
No. So we can move on to the next point, right? We can move on to the next point because somehow the judge is giving this retarded judgment, and I'm just going to just fucking ignore that shit. If you can give an actual response, then sure, we can argue over it. But I don't think you can give a response. And also, for the next point, I'm going to ask that we get a different judge. I'm going to ask that we get a judge that actually fucking
You've already asked that.
Wait, so hold on, just to clarify. So
this judge is incompetent. This judge did not listen to a word I said.
Well, to clarify, actually, I said both of you were incompetent. But yeah, so Haram, just to clarify, so what you're doing is you're completely disregarding my view and just saying, yeah, I won the point, let's move on.
I said you can contend what I said and we can argue over it. That's what I said.
Oh.
You weren't listening. Sure. You're still not listening.
I don't think
this is like bad.
So I'll give a refutation. I don't think extrapolating upon what you already gave isn't actually a refutation to what was currently given.
So
it's actually really simple.
Hold on. If you think he's affirming that there's a ghost hand that LaRue has control over, and I'm saying he doesn't have a ghost hand, illusionary is just in reference to the fact that the hand isn't a human hand, so it's not a real human hand. Don't you think that's a refutation? Because I'm directly arguing for his interpretation to be incorrect.
So if you're arguing that for it to be incorrect, but your reasoning for that is that your interpretation doesn't have a contradiction within it.
That wasn't my reasoning. I just gave you the reasoning.
Though.
Track the argument.
Actually, no, you gave a different interpretation. But that wasn't a refutation. That's just equal. That's
had
just,
my reasoning.
Yeah, that's just equal interpretation.
My interpretation had more likelihood. The fuck?
But he already showed where that property was shown in the scan.
Yes, he showed the property of this invisible hand holding Miguel here. He was affirming this, right? He was affirming this.
Oh, wait, so the thing that's invisible is what he's affirming, and if it's invisible in the scan, that's actually just... It's not invisible.
I'm arguing that there isn't an invisible hand, and Miguel is the one who's holding Sukuna. Listen.
Haram, hold on. I'm just trying to clarify. So when you're talking about the invisible hand, you're actually talking about the hand that's not a human hand, right?
Yes.
I can't, bro.
Yes, because it's illusionary. It's illusionary. It's not real.
I can't, bro.
Bro, Haram looks me one, bro. Like, unironically, this shit's crazy.
Can we get bro? Can we get C to judge the next point? Because I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass.
Who do you think just won this point?
I think from what I heard, I think Haram won this point.
Oh, interesting. So what's the argument?
I'm not debating you, it's fine.
Well, I guess, we're going to use the Haram logic. So if you don't want to contend me on it, therefore it's just
I am contending you on it. I literally said we can contend this right now.
I wasn't talking to you.
You are literally not addressing what I'm saying.
What are you talking about, bro? Or Haram, wait, so Haram, just to clarify, right? From what I was talking, right? I was talking to C, not you. So I didn't say that you weren't giving any refutations. I said C wasn't. So I just want to make sure, because you always talk about people not being able to track. Well, that's an instance. That's pretty ironic. But anyways, what was your refutation? I forgot.
Okay. So you forgot. You gotta actually listen to what I'm saying. What I'm telling you here is, when the hand is called an illusionary hand, he's saying that Miguel wasn't actually fast enough to grab a hold of Sukuna, hold him in place, and then just punch him in the stomach, right? I'm saying that's very coincidental that he conveniently had an illusionary hand, because due to my interpretation, it's not an illusionary hand. It's his curse technique, and it's called illusionary because an illusion is something that isn't real. It's not his human hand. It's his curse technique hand.
Just because it's not a human hand doesn't mean that it's not real?
Hold on. Let me finish,
right.
And then you can
yeah.
And I also brought up the fact that when Sukuna cut his hand, his visible big hand from his curse technique in half, his actual hand received physical damage from it, right? I'm affirming that the curse technique that allows him to summon these massive hands is also in relation, that actually has some relation to his physical body. It's not an illusionary hand.
So they're analytically similar. Okay. So now, Haram, I actually have a question for you. So who is the person that's making this curse technique? Just to clarify.
LaRue.
Oh, LaRue. And what type of race is LaRue?
He's African. Why?
Well, no, but I mean, type of organism is he?
He's black.
What type of organism is he?
He's a human.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Hero. So to clarify, what was your argument again?
Yo, I'm sorry. If you don't even know what the other person's argument is, how can you be giving judgment?
Well, actually, I don't think that you know what Hero's argument is, which is why you didn't refute it.
I did.
So I actually want Hero to restate his argument so that you can hear it. Hold on, is Hero even in the VC?
Our argument was that Miguel has no correlative feats that can place him on Sukuna's level, or he doesn't even have feats that correlate to Sukuna. Now, how I went about proving
you
this,
never said that.
Yes, okay, retard. Anyway,
we can check the recording. On God, you didn't say that.
My argument, right, was that we see that he has LaRue with him, because I literally read the chapter, right? I was like, okay, so from this experience of me reading the chapter, I can literally say that yes, LaRue is with him when he engages with Sukuna. So yes, we cannot, and based off his ability, right? I know people in the VC can attest to this. I said that based off this property of Rue's curse technique, which I literally said, yeah, it's to grip people. You know what grip means? To hold firmly. So yes, he's being held firmly in these instances, and so these hits that you're saying Miguel gets, which is the scan he posted that I will now send in VC scans. Wait, the one I sent was like a little above. I replied to Dreezy with it. Yeah, I said that this is him being gripped by a hand we do not see, because we verbatim see in the panel it says, yes, even if destroyed. So yes, if the physical manifestation or the ones that you can see are destroyed, then we also have, right, this illusionary one. We also have this illusionary
one. You didn't
one,
say that there's also an additional illusionary hand that's formulated specifically if it's destroyed. The scan you sent actually says that the illusionary hand can be reinitialized an indefinite amount of times with only 1/10 of the damage. Let me finish. Of the damage being transferred back to LaRue's own body. The scan you sent doesn't support that.
My argument for it being two hands was based upon the fact that curse techniques are normally formalized in some headspace of the person. Obviously, LaRue has two hands as a human. I don't see why he will make powers off of one hand when he has two. It just makes no sense, and it's more.
Yeah, and my response to that is that can just be a limitation of the curse technique.
What?
Also, another thing, the scan you literally sent says the illusionary hand, so it's one hand. It's not hands.
Yes,
hands is plural. Hand is singular.
Yes, it's not saying that if these hands are no, it's talking about one hand, since they have one hand in the picture. So yes, if the hand is destroyed, then yes, it can be reinstated. That's fine. It's not attacking anything I said.
Reinitialized.
Oh, this is like reopening some vision in the movie. This is very intriguing. Oh man. Oh yeah, no, continue please. Don't interrupt. No, stop the debate. Okay. Continue. Yeah.
I mean, I already won the point. I'm ready to continue I'm ready to just continue my scaling.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, Time, do you still think you won?
I still think I won?
No, he won, sorry.
It's really hard to say, it was a really tough heartfelt battle, you know what I mean? Going extreme death either way, really hard. I'm gonna have to give it to Hero, I think. Yeah.
So how did he attack? So how okay, this thing I literally giggled because he's being a retard and he's drawing. So how did he attack the fact that it seems very coincidental that LaRue suddenly has an invisible hand that he's specifically using when Miguel is holding on to him? And I'm affirming that the only reason why Sukuna is being held in place is because Miguel is holding on to him, right?
So just to clarify, right, you're saying.
And how did he attack the fact that I said that usually?
We're not gonna cut off. Chill. We're gonna give one question time, right? So just chill. So I need a clarifying question. I'm actually gonna give you. So yeah, what do you mean by coincidence?
Okay, a coincidence. Consistently throughout the entire fight, the point I'm saying is there's no illusionary hand being used to hold Sukuna in place, an invisible hand, because he's affirming there's an invisible hand. It's a coincidence. It's a coincidence that in the one moment where another person is holding on to Sukuna, that there's an illusionary hand behind Sukuna holding him in place.
Right.
That's a
coincidence.
That's pretty convenient, don't you think?
And just to clarify, so that is a coincidence, and that just because it's a coincidence is more than him just saying that's a property of what LaRue's curse technique is?
No. That was one of the many things I said.
Many things.
One of the many things I said to grant more likelihood for my interpretation.
Oh my god, are we continuing or not? Like, this guy's a spastic, bro. Oh my god, I won the point. Just let me continue with the scaling.
I'm not gonna lie, I think we should just switch to CS, Judge. I'll literally just kill you in 10 minutes on if Miguel is Gojo level.
No, I would not. No, I would not.
Wait, Hero. What if I write?
I plan on discussing with you, guys. It's cool.
Wait, hold on, wait. Just calm.
Wait, stop talking. Just calm down.
Look, I know you think I'm biased. What if I just write notes and then I'll send you the notes and then we can talk about it?
fine. It's fine. You can be biased within the notes. That's cool. I'm still going to proceed with time as the judge. Haram can't just switch to judges
So
whenever he feels
how
like
is it an
Just
issue
because I
of
feel
bias when
okay,
specifically the
retard.
judges that are granting you judgment that cannot reiterate the points that are said within the
They
debate?
literally did.
Why
What's
is it
wrong
an
with the
issue of
judges got
bias
mad because
when the
you
judges are
judges
just
and
giving
you
you
the
victory
whole
when they
time.
can't
You
remember the
literally said
debate?
time was
Why is
cool
it
as
an
a
issue of
judge.
bias?
You
Well,
said
That is
that
actually,
cherry
time was cool
picking.
as a
That
judge,
is cherry
and then
picking
when the
when or
jury gives
when
you more
not
judgment, you say,
we
oh yeah,
should
because it's
criticize
fair. But I'm
bias.
not just gonna keep switching judgments. And I know
well,
C
You're
said
getting
actually, I
that.
thought
drowned by
you
your
wanted
own
I
mic.
to.
know said the same
Stop
thing
being
for C, man.
illogical. C is
That
a smart person.
more
He can
time,
give
not
you
to
very good
you
reasons
are
for
time
why I
only.
won the debate.
It's movement.
Okay? And if you
It
can't beat him
Wait,
on that, then
more
that
than
means you're just wrong.
round two,
Okay?
right?
wait, hold on,
You
wait,
are
hold
going
on,
to have to
ladies,
this
ladies,
party
ladies,
is going to be
ladies,
fast.
ladies.
I'm going to have I can smell it from a mile
So,
away. I can smell it
see,
all
yeah,
the
wait,
way
hold
across the
on,
ocean. Of course, I don't
hold
know
on,
need to ask you to keep him as a judge.
I'm not
Hey, bro,
speaking,
calm
it's
yeah,
down.
Hero.
Hey, bro, calm down.
yeah,
Hey, bro,
yeah.
calm
So,
down.
Haram,
Hey, bro, calm
actually,
down.
so to keep you up to your word, right? To like hold you to your word. Yo, see, who do you think won the last point?
Haram.
Oh yeah, do you want to debate it?
No.
Oh, okay. So I guess he just like can't. All right. Well, then
It's
I
not
guess
that he
we should just
can't,
move
it's that he's
forward.
not interested to debate you over it.
Yeah, but didn't you say that you would be like C would be willing to like actually go over it?
He'd be willing to go over it with Hero to explain how I won. He's not
Oh,
willing
but
to
not.
debate you on it. Okay?
But he's like willing to go over it with Hero.
Cause Hero's father.
Oh, well, that's a little aggressive, Rewind.
I don't
think Hero's-
understand why
No,
you're
I
so
love Hero.
content on your judgment
Hero's my
when you need the points reiterated several times in a conversation. I really
Well,
don't understand how
actually-
you came to the conclusion in your head that Haram SpongeBob didn't address Hero's points and Haram SpongeBob just said, "Oh, my interpretation has no contradiction, so it's more likely." I don't understand how you listen to 30 minutes of arguing and that's what you derive from that entire conversation.
Well, to clarify,
I want a new judge.
is-
This judge is
well,
horrible.
to clarify, that's actually what everyone in VC heard. That's what you said. You even agreed you said it, and then you said, "Well, yeah, but."
Everyone
and
in
then you wanted to
VC,
go
is
on to a
C
different
included
tangent.
in that? Okay, let's ask a rewind.
Okay,
Yeah,
rewind.
rewind.
So, question
What do you
for you.
Rewind.
is-
Did I contend his arguments and actually try to give credence towards my interpretation and gave arguments and reasoning and instances which support my interpretation, which make mine more likely? Did I not do that?
You might not.
Okay, then you weren't listening. Hyrule, were
Yeah,
you listening?
But is
I
it just
wasn't
like
listening.
anyone that disagrees with you?
Hyrule, okay,
So,
I'm
hold
sorry, I thought you were listening. But yeah,
Just
just be
to
quiet
clarify-
for a second. We can go down the VC and ask people. Hyrule.
What was the question?
Wait,
Yeah,
Haram,
okay,
well,
be quiet for just a second. I'm
Oh.
talking to my good friend Hyrule here.
Your good
Did I
friend.
address Hero's argument and actually contend it?
Yeah, I
And did
mean,
I give-
you addressed his argument. I don't think like he really contended well, but yeah, you
Wow,
addressed
okay,
it.
let's ask Drizzy next. Drizzy,
Fuck
Wait,
VZ.
hold on. So
Don't
we're
say
just moving on to that?
be quiet for a
Hold
second.
on. So
I'm
to
asking my good friend
clarify,
Drizzy.
so he said that you addressed
Drizzy,
it,
just be
but
quiet
you
for a second.
didn't
Just be quiet
contend
for
it
just 1
well.
second. Just be quiet for
Well,
1
hold
second,
on.
Drizzy.
You can't just like blow by that, right? We gotta like take everyone's
I'll address
opinion
what
into such
I'll address
deep
what you're saying in just a
consideration.
moment. I'll address what you're saying in just a moment. Please stop
Well, I'm
trying
not
to
giving a
conveniently chime
refutation or
in
an argument.
when I'm trying to ask people if they followed my argument. Please stop. Drizzy,
Whoa. That's a little bit
stop.
aggressive.
Stop. I
Relax.
asked you to stop once. I'm not asking again.
What I was
Drizzy.
already speaking first, though.
Wow.
Drizzy. Okay, did I contend his argument and give more interpretation? Give
I
more
don't know.
likelihood towards my interpretation. You don't know?
No.
Okay. You don't know? Okay. Regulus.
Oh, look, what about this? Why don't we just have both me and Time judge, right? And then you guys can continue.
No, because I refuse to have time as judge, no matter what.
Look, just have beef me and Time judge, bro.
Well,
Look,
wait,
it's
time? Matter of fact, can you go to Hero2Nerds DMs or Eden's DMs? I want you to take a screenshot right now, very quickly, and I want you to make sure that there's no conversation that I'm missing out on.
That's crazy.
Because this seems like, I don't know, someone's getting bribed here.
Wait, Haram, can you go to C's DMs and show me
Yeah, sure.
your communication?
Sure. If C was at, if C was in my DMs, I'd be making much better arguments than this.
Random
Here's my
dicky,
shit.
but okay.
Not dicky. Look at this shit. So, where in this do I say anything to help me in the debate? Oh, and I don't see anything from Time either. It's pretty convenient. Time, he isn't sending anything about his DMs or anything
He
of the sort.
literally
Okay,
sent
Hero.
it. He sent
You
it in
slamming
general.
king, don't worry. It's pretty suspicious. You slamming king, don't worry, and then he becomes judge. Kind of weird. And the reason why you're strict, Hero, is because we both kept our moves in my flag. Okay. So right now you're getting outnumbered. It's like 3-1. Nobody
Wait, hold on. We're not
nobody
gonna
supports
me.
you.
Let's check our DMs here. Or sorry, let's check our DMs here on, yeah?
Yeah,
So
sure, we
you're
can check
slamming
our-
king, don't worry. That seems suspicious, right? When I sent it to Hero, that's what you said. It seems suspicious, right? Just everyone, direct your attention to general chat. I'm such a suspicious judge, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like such a suspicious person. You guys know what I mean? Like I'm such a suspicious. I'm actually like so suspicious. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe
Wait,
before
is
you
that,
just
is
become like
that
an entirely
also
weird person. Before you become like an entirely weird
That's
person.
fair, but you seem
one
to have just
person, right?
completely avoided the fact that I asked you to stream Hero to Nerd and Eden's DMs. And I still have more people supporting my side, right?
Oh, you want me? Hold on. No one actually supported you. I'll actually stream right now, even though my phone's on 2%. That's actually.
Swadium. We're gonna ask.
Everyone,
We're gonna ask
no,
one
wait.
of Hero's closest friends to give an unbiased opinion here. Swadium.
Everyone, look on the stream. Hold on, let's go.
Hey, shut up for a moment.
Because you want to do this.
Shut up for a moment. Shut up for a second. We're gonna get the most unbiased person here to speak.
Time. Why you screenshot the Whoopi K thing? Anyway.
Show DMs.
Hold on, am I like muted? Did he like mute me? Hello?
No, I
was literally muted.
Okay.
I was muted for like 30 minutes.
My phone's on 1%.
Someone like Takazuki, if you're in here, can you get my parents back, bro? Why is this guy like muting me for like 30 minutes straight and I'm not allowed to speak? Like, what are we doing here?
Takazuki's not in
Wait,
here,
hold
by
on.
the way.
My memory kind of asks right now. DM me anything I need to keep my conclusions. I think I have everything.
Yeah, I did ask you to help me track, but you didn't even send me anything, so that didn't matter.
You check our DMs, it's literally the same. I just deleted the 1PK thing because I low-key didn't want him to like be on my dick about him. Oh, you guys think you're talking about me, do that? Hey,
I asked for help, yeah. I didn't get the help, so you can't use that against me. That's fine.
How do I know that? Anyways.
How do you know that? Because he just showed you the DMs. Are you fucking stupid?
Anyways. Yeah, so as I was saying, right? Yeah, we can move on. Stop like halting my my debate. I don't really care for any contentious. He literally said to say the contentious after the debate, and you just continue to give them in the middle of the debate. I would like if we could actually reach conclusion here.
No,
we've been
time.
doing that for like hours, and I'm really like
C fucking left. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm really ready to play Roblox right now. So yeah, you can like give me a conclusion in the debate. Yeah.
Hold on. We're gonna pick a new judge.
No, we're not.
Well, we can pick a new judge, or you can concede.
Twice. Haram's changed judges twice, by the way.
Rewind. What am I supposed to do when you're not listening? Haram picked me.
Hold
on, Hero. Let's let Hyrule judge. Let's let Hyrule judge.
Bro, what?
Every judge gave Hero judgment. Blade, for your information, when I actually ask people if something happened during a debate, they all say this happened, right?
No,
so Hero's just telling a lie. We can check the recording.
It's literally because you muted me and then continued to talk over
Okay,
me.
How about this? How about this? We're gonna go through.
Fucking judgment on two different judges'
Shut the fuck up.
accounts.
Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. Before I stick you to the ground. We're gonna go for one more point. We're gonna try to get a new judge. If we can't, that's fine. What I think we're gonna do here is we're gonna send the recording to another person.
Okay? I can judge.
Or we can let Hyrule judge. Hyrule's your good friend. He's not gonna be biased. He literally plays Fortnite with you. Okay?
Right. So I think shit. Honestly, I don't know. Y'all both rivals, bro. I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna pass this off to Rewind, bro.
Judgment for the new points.
Yo,
I'm gonna give the edge to Haram though. For the new point, this news point.
Yeah, no, we're about to make a new point. I want to judge for the new
Why are
point.
you trying to like turn judgment over?
Shut
Bro,
up. Shut your mouth.
Oh my
Nobody
God.
cares about what you have to say.
This newest point was Hero. Hero won this newest point, but for the overall debate,
No, I'm saying we're starting a new point. I want to judge for the new point.
I'll judge this point. I'll judge this point. I got y'all. Hero, come on, bro.
Bro, why are we overturning? Yeah, okay. Why are we overturning judges? Like, this is weird, y'all.
Hero, I want you to give me a justification, any logically sound justification for why a judge that cannot remember the point said within the debate should be allowed to judge.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Before he answers that, can you name 3 types of justification?
Are you? You're a troll. You're a troll.
So I think I'm gonna be taking that as a no.
I'm not biased.
I'm trying to put, bro. I'm trying to wrap this up by at least like in like what 40
If
minutes.
anything, I'm biased towards you.
I'm not trying to be debating this guy.
All right, bro. Then let's have a judge that I'm not gonna contend judgment with. Let's have Hyro.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. So did you just agree to someone who is only gonna give you judgment?
Wait, how do you know Hyro's gonna give me judgment? How do you know that?
Hold on, because you said, hold on, let me speak. Yeah, so hold on, just to be clear, right? You said, let's have someone judge who I'm not going to contend judgment with. But it seems like all you want to do is contend judgment with people who think you lost.
Literally.
So,
of course, I want to contend judgment with people who think I lost. But I have not had judgment yet from Hyro. I'm not going to contend his judgment.
So if Hyro says you lost, you're not going to contend it?
Like, y'all yapping for what? Hero. If anything, I am literally biased towards you. What are we talking about, bro?
I don't want to have any edge over Haram SpongeBob. Like, no, I don't need it.
You don't have an edge. I'm not actually biased towards you. I'm just saying there's no reason for me to be biased towards Haram. So, like, I'm not biased towards you anyway. I played with you like 2 weeks ago,
bro. Didn't Haram just imply, though, that he thinks that you're going to give him judgment?
Like, I did not imply that. You got that from your own fucking noggin, nigga.
You literally did, but we just skim over
it. Listen, bro. I'll give judgment to whoever wins. I'll argue it. I'll debate it. But
okay, wait. So you'll debate me on judgment, and then if you lose,
no. You're not debating time. You're not debating time because time is a retard. He's gonna say some retarded.
Oh, because I'm a retard.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So Haram, what other points?
Let's just do polls. Ladies.
Yeah. I think Miguel. Yeah, I think that whole point prior doesn't even matter that much because you're kind of shadowboxing. I'm not dropping it, but I'm just saying Miguel scales to Gojo. Volume 0 Gojo.
I already discounted that.
You didn't discount that.
Oh my god. I hate debating this guy. All he does is just.
You asked to debate me.
I don't think.
You asked to debate me.
All right, guys.
I'm doing this because I'm getting paid.
I don't know who's paying you, but anyways, let's just start over, make a new point, stop steamrolling, Hero. Like,
currently right now in votes, it's actually
right now. All right, bro. I don't even know where to go because I've already established everything I need to establish. Like, bro, what else do I do? Like I already gave it.
3-1 right now. 4-1 actually.
I've already shown Maki being real to Sukuna. I've already shown this like a weaker Sukuna or a somewhat of a relative added Sukuna.
Dude, you literally have people who have been cussing me out for the entire debate, and Blade, who literally just keeps repeating herself, voting for Hero. I don't care if I'm losing polls. Stop spamming polls like that means anything, idiot.
Oh, that has aura. You had aura when you said that.
Like, bro, I don't understand. Why am I stripped, bro? Cause this guy give my perms back.
You can get your perms back. You can get your perms back after, bro.
Bro, no, cause I've been muted for like 10 minutes, like 20 minutes straight. I've been able to do anything.
You have perms.
Hyro, actually, we're not gonna be interrupting, so just relax. Haram, just to clarify, you muted. Wait, hold on. So just to clarify,
you're not the judge anymore.
You muted. Hold on.
You're not the judge anymore. Let's keep going. Let's finish this.
I know you're so pressed right now because judgment didn't sway your way. But just to like hear me out, right? So you muted Hero every time he cut you off. Every time you cut him off, you didn't mute. He actually never perma abused you one time. So why are we taking
agreed to moderation? That's not my fault. That's the fault of the moderator.
No one actually here agreed to moderation besides you.
No, we agreed to moderation from the start.
And you even
Future as moderator from the start. And now let's continue. Stop speaking.
Bro, oh my
And
god.
by the way,
bro,
like
I got,
on
my
recording,
perms
you
are
even
fucking, bro. I
said.
have like no way to actually flesh out my points. This guy just cut
Can
my
we keep
Yeah,
going?
you
Can we
even
keep going?
you even
Stop
said
arguing with me.
yourself.
Let's keep
You
going.
even said
Stop. Let's go.
Did you
yeah.
time?
You
What are
even
doing?
you.
Stop.
Yo, who keeps
Oh
unmuting
my
this
god, I'm
dude
gonna ask
time,
my
bro?
CCK.
This dude is not involved, bro. Like,
Wait,
this is like the
yeah,
third
Let's
party.
just local mute him and disengage.
so to clarify, right?
Yeah, I don't care. Let's just continue. You're cool with Hyrule as judge for the last point.
Sure, bro, whatever.
Okay.
I need my hold on before we continue. I need my perms because I can't like get muted for 10 minutes.
Okay, bro. I'll stop perm abusing
And to
you. I'm
clarify,
sorry.
by the way, he said he actually said he was going to be moderating himself.
Okay, bro. If I
Yeah,
perm abuse you,
you know
I'll
that this
literally
guy
show you the
Haram
audio
literally
log
said
and I
that he
can
was
get
going to be
banned.
like
And I can like auto
moderating
you. I don't
himself.
care. That's fine.
That's what Haram said on
Who said
recording.
that?
Yeah, he did say that. It's on rec, by the way. He said I'll just moderate myself. Like,
And like
Okay, that's
Hero
kinda
even said
crazy.
he doesn't agree
No,
to
no, no.
moderation,
I
and then they
said
both agreed to
if I
polls to
moderate you
see
and I
who
perm
wants
abuse you,
moderation, and
I can
everyone
just
already
auto
said that
concede
they
it.
didn't want moderation.
Okay.
I can show you the
We can
polls
check
too,
audit log.
which he agreed to
Alright,
polls on
That's unfair.
recording.
how about okay. Check out.
It's even it's
How about
actually
we just
funny.
agree? How about we just agree for this last point to either have no moderation or have a third party that can moderate?
I want
Well,
my
actually, I
perms,
feel
I wanna
like
be able to
All right, no
flesh out my
moderation, no
points and really
moderation.
No
talk.
moderation. Let's just keep
No
talking.
moderation.
Let's just
All
keep
right.
talking.
well, actually, I think what you guys should do is you should
Okay.
have me and
You
Hyrule both
time.
judge.
Who are you? Who are you? You are not involved. Time. Like
Oh
who
my
are you?
fucking
Who
god,
is
bro.
this
What is the
random?
hold up, bro? Y'all been talking. The fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah,
Like,
so basically,
bro,
right?
this
Classical,
dude is not involved. Like, I
classical.
swear,
So
this
they're
dude is the
complaining
number
over
one
my
zero
judgments. They
representative.
don't want me to
Classical,
judge.
these random ass niggas have been giving judgment to Hero when they can't recite points said during the debate, bro. And then when I ask
Yeah,
BC if I said
apparently,
these things,
even though
I
I
just
recited
they
it.
literally say yes. I don't get it. I really
Like,
don't.
just
Okay, Hero, let's
your
start.
shit,
So
bro.
my argument for why Miguel is relative to Gojo is Miguel says, "Sorry, I'm in a rush, Miguel. I'm in a hurry because Geto is inside the barrier. He has people like Maki in there who aren't Jujutsu sorcerers, so he has no quarrels with. No, not Jujutsu sorcerers. She doesn't have like cursed energy because he calls her a monkey, right? He says, I have no quarrels with you. No. He doesn't say I have any quarrels. He says, I don't need monkeys like you in my world. He's fine with farming Maki and potentially even killing Maki. And we see in Volume 0 of the movie, he leaves Maki in a bloody puddle. And Gojo sees this barrier around Jujutsu High, and he's like, yo, Youth is in there, my students are in there, they could get hurt. And he's trying to take a Rika. I can't let this happen. I have to go inside, and I have to stop Geto, right? That's why he says he's in a hurry. He just starts dogpiling Miguel. Miguel is outside. His job is explicitly to just sit and delay Gojo as long as he can. Gojo pounds on him. He tanks Gojo's punches for like 10 minutes, and then, because I'm pretty sure the canon time in the movie is like 10 minutes, and he dodges Gojo's punches twice at the last minute. You have to be relative or very comparable to someone in speed to be able to dodge their punches at the last second. That's the argument.
Wait, okay, I already said I wasn't like continuing unless I got my like staff back recently. Hold on.
So Hero, how's your day going, bro?
Bro, as well, bro. I was not expecting to get into a 2-hour scuffle with Haram SpongeBob. I thought we were gonna have a good faith conversation where we can actually engage on a topic that's not going to be, it's not going to be filled with, these rhetoric, these like false rhetoric lines or anything of the sort. The perm abusing. It's just very bad for Haram SpongeBob because actually engage without falling back.
Address the argument, please. Address the argument, please.
I wasn't gonna. I literally said it earlier. I'm going to engage, right? So I'm going to engage when I get my perms back because I'm getting like
you have owner back. Okay. You have perms.
So yeah, your argument, right, was that they're rel in Volume 0. Okay. Can you show this relativity?
Okay, I just gave the argument. Do you want me? I'm only gonna repeat it one more time.
Relativity. I don't care. Okay, I understand.
Oh my god, this shit is ass.
Where are you deriving this?
Yeah, we know, bro.
So, check VC scans before you speak. I sent a video and I pinged you of a clip of Volume 0. So, to answer your question, Miguel gets punched for like 10 minutes and then he dodges Gojo's attacks twice, right?
Yeah, why is the anime canon?
Why is the anime canon? Because it's stated they try to follow the anime as closely as possible, and they have Gege work very closely with the anime. There's going to be some instances where anime-only stuff happens, such as Jogo burning down an entire city, but that's still canon to the manga because they're trying to follow Gege's intentions for the original manga. So anything that happens, since Gege is going to be working with the animation team, what goes by is going to be what he wants to go by, not what they choose to let go by, because he is the one that's working with the animation team.
Haram, oh my god, yo, we
Answer,
retarded. So
like,
hold on,
respond,
like I said, right? Previously,
respond.
I will just establish that this is not canon because obviously having the intention to do something and actually doing that thing isn't going to be coordinated. For example, I can have the intention to make you into my tier 3 student, but along those lines, if you just don't listen to your father hero, you get
So how are they failing their intentions?
and you'll be tier 6. So the intention.
So how are they failing their intentions? 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 So how are they failing their intentions?
Shut up, because you literally said, right? You literally said that they can have this intent, that some things happen in the anime that don't happen in the manga. And Goege works closely with them. I don't care.
That's not okay. So I never said that the anime is a direct one-to-one to the manga. What I said is they try to follow it as closely as possible to Gege's original intentions for the manga. If his original intentions co-align, then there's no contradiction.
Literally, guess what? Guess what? Oh, holy shit. Gege works on the manga himself. Holy shit. So, yeah, it would just be the case, right? That this thing he works on is going under.
So, because Gege works on the manga himself, that means that the anime isn't canon? Is that the argument?
Moderation. I moderated for you guys. You're welcome.
I was literally talking. So, like,
I don't know why we agreed to no moderation.
So, as I said, right, just because you are saying that this thing is going to be canon based off them attempting to follow the canonicity, that's fine. They can attempt to do this thing and this not actually be met. A criteria can be.
Yeah, but why is that? But why is that more likely? Why is that more likely?
Can you actually show me where they say that he's working? Like, show this. Cause I haven't seen anything. I just see an anime. Like, I just see a YouTube clip. That's not showing me anything. So show me where the statement is being derived from, and 2, justify why them attempting to do this thing and having Gege work closely with them, which doesn't mean he's even working with them. He could probably just be keeping an eye on what they put in, because obviously he doesn't want like naked Yuki fanfic in his fucking anime. So yeah, I'm telling you, justify.
I mean, that's a retarded thing to say. They're not gonna put naked Yuki in the fucking anime, but sure.
Like, holy shit, this guy's retarded. Oh my god.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go get your information. Shut up, idiot. Nigga, some ass hero slam.
So, I'm trying to wrap my head around your argument here. Can you please repeat your argument without like spurging and like taking like 15 breaths out in each word, bro? Like, please.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Here's some hot back. Now I'm playing. So anyway, right. My argument is that I don't think the anime is canon. And he said, well, yes, it is, because Gege works with the anime and their intentions is to keep up with the manga. So then
that's not what I said.
I said, well, why do their intentions matter? Like, you can intend to do something and it not actually.
That's part of what I said, not all of it.
And then I also said, yes, you did, Haram. We can appeal to like anyone that has like half. We can appeal to anyone that has one ear.
Check the recording, or I didn't say
so
exactly
Haram said that it was under the producers' like best intentions to follow Gege's like vision very closely. That's
like
what he
as
said.
close as possible.
No, that's literally not
what
he said.
You got it.
That's not what he said. On my soul, that's not what he said. This guy literally
said,
right,
what did he say?
He lost his soul. Fuck
he
no.
said, listen.
Hyrule, you can just check rec, bro. It's fine.
He said it's within their best intentions to do this thing. That's fine. It doesn't mean that the intentions are actually followed upon. And obviously, they're not followed upon, because if it was the case, he verbatim pointed out, right? He said,
I never said they follow it directly one-to-one.
In the manga, which wouldn't follow what Gege's envisionment of the manga was, since he drew the manga.
Wouldn't follow
own vision. So if you're saying, right, that this thing is the case, when I'm
nigga, you sound like an anime character. You're a fucking dork.
I'm a dork. Who's a dork?
You, nigga.
Everyone laughed. Shut the fuck up, you nerdy ass bitch. As I was saying, since yes, Hara, my argument is that the intentions are not actually followed upon, and we see pure contradictions of what happens between the anime and the manga. What would be the case? I don't think we can perceive this thing as canon. I don't think we can. Because
all right,
I got your argument. Derives fact upon, which is going to be the manga, doesn't actually align with what happens in this statement or in this instance.
Okay. So Hyrule.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm unmuted.
I got the argument. Yeah.
Sorry, what? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I was just talking to you about that. Like, yeah, I got the argument. I understand it.
Yeah, so Hyro, who do you think won?
Nigga,
I mean,
we're not done
wait,
yet, you
the
idiot.
point's
You
not
put a
over.
burden on me.
Yeah, the point's not over. He's
Yeah,
grabbing.
no. Who do you think's? I'm just curious, Hyro. Who do you think's winning as of right?
What I think, I don't think, like the debate just like the point just started. I don't think either of them are winning right now. I just think Haram's argument is just more well formatted than Heroes. That's all I
shut
can
the
say
fuck
right
up,
now.
buddy. You're a
I just
troll.
don't know. I just don't know who's winning right now. Like the point just started.
Yeah, bro. Stay on mute for the rest of the debate. You suck.
Zaza, shut your
Who
bitch
said
ass.
that?
I
Who
will
was that?
kill the.
Zaza, I will fucking steal your life, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. I'll steal your fucking life. I will beat
Haram,
your
you're
ass.
civilian, bro. Chill out, chill out. Just continue the debate, bro.
Oh yeah, Hero. You're gonna have to wait because I need to grab that, bro. Gonna have to do some digging.
Oh, hey
Where
guys, how's
is
it going? How's everyone's day?
You know, I'm doing good time. You know, the actual good faith interlocker here. I'm just, pondering on why it's taking so long for Haram to grab this very essential piece of evidence he needs to grab.
Well, actually, that's great and all, but
Do I
I
have to
actually have a
ask
question.
Infinity for this, bro? Oh my god.
I have a question for Hyro. So just because it's formatted better, why does that mean that he's winning? Because obviously we would
say
take
I
into
was
account.
Yeah, so what I said was I don't think anybody's winning, but what I can say is that Haram's argument is formatted better. I don't know why you're having tracking issues on a judgment. Like, what the fuck? I mean, like, hello? I repeated like 4 times over. I don't think anybody's winning right now. The debate just started. The point just started.
I'm not leaving, but I might call Future in DMs to wake him up. Future, are you here, buddy? Future.
Yeah, wait, Hyro. Yeah.
Hold on. Future.
Yeah, so Hyro, I don't know if you can track an argument.
Future, hold on, Future. I think you have the statement that says the JJK anime is canon. Do you have that? Could you get that for me, please? I'm struggling to find it.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Thank you. Yo, they just added Sukuna. What the fuck? Where is it?
Shit is crazy.
Yo, Haram, just when you get the evidence, bro. My phone's about to overheat, bro.
Just let me know when you're not a retard.
Yeah, you get to that, bro. We'll get it in a second. Don't worry.
Yo, Hero, yeah. So
Future,
you remember
I'm
when I
not
was
gonna lie,
talking?
bro. You gotta put me on for like a JJK scan server, cause I need these statements and shit, bro.
Yeah, here, I'll send you one. You're welcome, buddy. Hold on. Yeah, wait, no. Yeah, so Hero, do you remember when I was talking with like Hyro, and I specifically said, yeah, you realize that just because his argument, like his entire argument, is not like structured better than his, doesn't mean that he'd win, right? And it was just a clarifying question. I never said once that he thought he was winning or not. So I don't know where we're just getting that random ass opinion from. It's pretty weird though. And then I get server muted like 3 times because like people are just genuinely weird. Wait, hold up.
It's not weird. Keep interjecting.
Yeah, it is, bro. No one interjected. We're literally waiting for you to get the fucking scans. Holy shit. I'm actually sending you a scan server right now.
You literally interjected midpoint, bro. What?
Wait, Hero. Like, were you guys just literally not talking and he was waiting to look for his fucking scan for like the past 10 minutes?
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
No, bro, you've interjected many times. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, I was really interjecting really hard there, man. I cut off the entire debate, man. Even though I literally said, yo, how's your day? And then I had a question for Hyro because you guys literally weren't speaking. I was like speaking to Hyrule. That's why I said, "Yo, Hyrule, I got a question." But yeah, no, that was definitely a mid debate, bro. I agree. Sent you a scan server, by the way. Hurry up! I literally sent it to you in DMs.
Thanks. I already got my.
Like I don't even think like the
Yeah,
scan exists.
I sent this I sent like 3 scans. There's like a multitude of other ones, but like I don't feel like sending them. Just like 3 scans. Just check them out in DMs.
Yeah, bro, I got you.
That shit do not
Thank
exist,
you.
by the way.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I said thank you so much. Ugh. Okay. Okay, bro. Here's the thing. They state that Giga's working very close to the anime. There's anime only scenes that weren't in the manga that Gege is working on. They were created with Akutame Sensei's approval. Gege Akutame is his name. Look forward to them. Her goal wasn't to reconstruct the manga version, but to create the anime which follows the originally storyline as precisely as possible. Therefore, we've had lots of meetings to discuss details closely with Shueisha and Akutame Sensei. So it's very obvious that they're trying to follow the anime. No, they're trying to follow Gege's original intentions as closely as possible. Now, it's not going to be exact, but anything that's going to be added is going to be added with his approval. And when we question if things are canon, we question, did Gege want this to be in the story? If Gege's allowing it, then he wants it to be in the story, bro. So you don't have there's nothing you can really say here. Good luck. Try to say it's not canon.
You think that? I'll read the things myself though. So it seems like,
wait, hold on. We have to ping Hyrule. We have to ping Hyrule.
It seems like
But this guy wasn't even here.
Hyrule, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Make a spit on me, huh? Okay. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, that's all that stuff. Hyrule, did you hear it? Hyrule.
Considering you just pinged him and he's not responding.
Did I hear what?
Did you share my argument for why the anime is canon?
Yeah, you said that one, Gege works closely with the animators. Huh? You said one that the Gege works closely with the.
Yeah, keep talking.
What? Can you stop over talking me? I said one, Gege work. He said that Gege works closely with the animators and the producers of the anime, and then he also said that the animators, no, that the producers tried following Gege's intent, like his vision for the manga, like closely. That was his 2 main points.
Okay, thank you for listening. This is a good judge right here. Okay, bro. So, what's your argument against this, or what else do you have to say?
Yeah, I'm reading. Hold on.
Dude, it's not that much reading.
Okay, so I'll ask you a question, right? Do you think that, like, do you think that, like, him working closely with this thing is a consistent thing, or do you think it was just whenever he was there? Because there are obviously moments in these scans where I'm seeing they're talking about specific moments, like for example, Yuji's death. I mean, not Yuji's death, Yuji's grandfather's death, and all those other things. Like there are scenes in here where they say he works with them, and then they ask him what other scenes. So I don't think it's a whole thing. That's for the storyboard thing. The story, how the story is supposed to go. I don't think that Volume 0, which is even like, because that's like a movie, I'm pretty sure it's not even like relevant to the actual anime, right? Is actually going to be the same as these frameworks. And even if it is, you have to justify why. And if it is also the case right now, I don't think you could actually give a valid reason as to why the storyboard of Volume Zero is going to be. Like, I don't think Miguel versus Gojo is going to be that big because obviously the storyboard is just all the big events and how their chronological order is supposed to lay out.
Okay. So.
Wait, I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Hold on, let me rejoin.
Yo, hello?
Yeah, what's up?
My bad. My internet cut out for a second. I thought y'all, what's it called? Y'all were talking, but I guess not. What's going on? Hello?
I'm back.
Okay, so my argument is we get statements from Gege literally talking about how the anime is going smoothly. These statements are how Gege is going to be working closely with like several anime original scenes. You know, the Gojo versus Miguel fight is literally an anime original scene. I'm pretty sure I could probably show you even an interview or some shit where in the fight, Gojo fights Miguel and Gege literally says my intention for making Gojo fight like this, I wanted him to fight like Bruce Lee. I wanted him to fight like a martial artist. That's why he does backhands and palms like Bruce Lee. He fights like a martial artist, right? So that and the fact that Gege, they in these statements, it's not just one particular statement. You seem to be scamming. They say, I appreciate Gege working with us on the anime, despite being so busy with serialization because he's a manga author, right? He's busy and he's still working on the anime because he loves his story, right? He's working on this very close. They're working on it very closely with Gege. I don't know why you somehow think this is like a one-time thing where they're literally saying in anime original content, Gege is going to be working with us. And Gege works with us on the anime. So the fact that they want to follow Gege's original intentions as closely as possible, how would they do that without talking to Gege? Because they don't know his intentions. They could be estimating that. If this and the fact that they're literally talking with Gege consistently and working with him on specific stuff, there should be no reason to skepticize the anime's validity. There should be no reason whatsoever. Because they want to follow Gege's intentions as closely as possible. And I've already given my reasoning for why them not following the anime piece by piece matters, because even in the statement I sent, they're not doing that. That's not their goal. So, do you still think the anime is not canon, or what?
Yeah, I can grant. You know what? Yeah, I can grant the anime is canon, but Volume Zero isn't an anime, so I don't see why that matters.
It's an anime movie, you idiot.
Yeah, it's a movie. So obviously,
dude,
the distinction,
who do you think made Volume Zero? Do you think it's a different animation studio that doesn't
sure
co-align with Gege?
Yeah, I'm not sure who made it. It can be different.
Okay, I'll tell you who made it. The exact same animation studio. The same animators.
Yeah, can you justify that?
You want me to justify that the same people made the Volume Zero Jujutsu Kaisen movie as the ones that made the anime, when you can literally check the credits and see that it's the same people?
I mean, even if you did, that's not going to justify why they're both mutually exclusive or they both have the same canonicity. Because obviously, you can make a, like, for example, right? If someone works on a
do you think Gege doesn't work on the movie?
If someone works on a canon One Piece movie and then they work on another one that's ambiguous, do you automatically assume that to be canon too? Like, I'm confused.
What do you mean by ambiguous for the movie?
Yeah, ambiguous as in if it's not determined to be canon or not canon. Do you just assume it's canon because it was made by the same people?
Under this context, yes. Under your, like, hypothetical, not necessarily. But I'm literally showing you a consistency that they say that we're working with Gege throughout these anime-only scenes, and Gege is working closely with the anime to follow his original intentions, right? That's a consistency. They're consistently doing that. There's numerous statements about that. You somehow think in this one specific scenario they're not doing that, but you're saying it could be the case. It's possible that Gege just straight up passed out and gassed out for like several months. No, that's not even possible because he was still working on Jujutsu Kaisen. It's possible that he just decided not to work on it whatsoever. But the fact that I'm sending you a consistency in evidence pointing to the otherwise makes it seem like that's just not the case, right? What you're saying isn't true.
Haram, already agreed to
And
the
you
anime
haven't
being
addressed the thing I said about the Bruce Lee stuff.
Haram, I agreed to the anime being canon, that's fine. What I'm questioning is if you can put under the same framework the movie being canon. Because I don't think movies and an anime is like the same thing. They obviously have different criteria.
What do you mean by criteria? Do you
Oh,
think that
Nigga, do you,
criteria matters in this
yeah,
context?
Haram, it's easy. Do you think a movie is different from a television show?
I
Yeah,
think
but
it's
shouldn't
different. I think it's
shouldn't we
obviously different. It's
verify?
longer, but why does the criteria matter?
Just
Name the
look at the
relevant
manga and the
criteria.
movie. Bring up clips and scans and compare them. Holy shit! There's no reason to go down this entire rhetorical banter.
No, I'm just asking this guy, does he know what like a crime? Because he's saying like, oh, what criteria? I'm literally saying a movie is obviously different from a television show. Like it's literally like no brainer. Yes, it's different. Unless you want to argue, yeah, they're the same. Like what the hell? This guy actually can't like attack arguments for like the life of him, bro.
I think y'all should conclude, bro. Cause yeah, I think y'all should conclude.
Hold on. I'm gonna send one more thing that'll kind of just cement my argument.
Sure.
Future.
Yo.
Last thing I want is any statements that Volume 0 is canon, so I can just cement this. Or I want a statement from Gege or an interview of Gege where I don't remember what it was, but he was talking about how like I specifically wanted to make Gojo do Bruce Lee combo because I was inspired by Bruce Lee being a martial artist.
Let's see. Well, I sent this one. I don't know about the Bruce Lee one. I gotta try and find that one, but I'm pretty sure it's in the fan book, maybe.
Under the supervision of Gege Sensei, he inflated the battle between Gojo and Miguel. What a great direction. And thank you, Gege Sensei. Okay. It's literally Gege's supervision. He was monitoring it. He was watching over it. It's canon.
Yeah, can you show that where is this said in the interview? I don't like what is it supposed to like who is
check VC scans.
like
Check
I'm so
VC
like
scans.
yeah, I already
just like
did. I'm
check
already
VC
seeing this
scans.
like I'm
The
looking,
manga,
like it
the
says
movie.
Kyle Scouter, who is that? Like who is who is Kyle Scouter? One, two, he's just quoting like how do you even know this like interview is something that's based in any reality? Like I don't care for what this random guy recollecting memory off of.
Dude, yeah.
For the empirical evidence
Y'all gotta
which
conclude.
you are failing to give.
Dude.
Yeah,
I'm
just
aware-
conclude, bro.
I'm
Bro,
gonna try to
come
find.
on, bro. We'll just
I'm gonna try to.
at this
Look,
point, bro.
I'm gonna try to find the Bruce Lee thing. If I can't find it, I'll just conclude right now, bro.
You guys should just like
Also,
compare
just
the
to be
manga
clear,
to the movie.
just to be clear, I haven't said this like during the debate, but I'm sure you obviously agree.
Time that
Gojo,
argument is retarded. Never try and
You
just give help to anybody
Yeah,
ever again, bro.
you guys should like just compare the manga to the anime or the
in
anime
manga,
to the movie
in the manga,
because
there's
the
literally
manga
no fight
is the
whatsoever.
original source, right? The original source is the manga.
There's
The movie
really
is an
no point, so
extension.
that's what I'm saying.
Well,
If
that's
you're
not
gonna
Haram's
compare-
point. So why would they do that?
What?
Haram
Yeah, no, I'm
Haram
just
saying,
saying
hold
because
up.
no, because it's his refutation. It's what he was trying to give. So I'm saying better way for you guys to just go over whether they're actually compatible or not, or are to compare them by side. Obviously, for example, if someone uses one ability in the manga and then someone doesn't use an ability in the like the movie, then it would be different,
Just to be
right?
clear,
So I'm saying you guys should
to be
just
clear,
clarify.
in the manga, nothing happens. There's no fight shown. We don't see the fight.
Interesting. Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
It's
and I already
expanded
said
upon in
that.
the anime.
Yeah, my whole argument is I don't think this thing is canon because first off, there's just no clear implication, and there's only like hearsays, and second off, from what we see from the first hand thing that's already deriven to be canon by literally anyone that debates the topic, anyone that talks about the topic, it'll just be the manga, and via that, nothing happens. There is no fight, there is no clash, there is no beating, there's no nothing. He just gets punched around. So via that, right? I'm saying that there is no actual relativity between the two via the first hand account and not the second hand.
Dude. Okay. So, like I'm gonna say, right. When animation studios work on movies, I guess you made the point earlier that there's a difference between movies and TV shows and anime, right? However, they don't change their production schedule. No, not their production schedule. They don't change the way these things are produced in terms of how they actually create these things in this specific context when it comes to whether or not something is canon or whether or not they're working with Gege Akutami. I understand you're positing the case that Gege could have just not worked on this. However, the fact that it's an adaptation of the manga and they consistently say same animation team and everything, they function in the same way, they work in the same way. Only difference here is they're working on a movie, so it's going to take more time to produce. There's no relevant distinction between an anime or a movie in this context. The only difference here is that you don't know if these statements are specifically talking about the movie or not. They're talking about the movie. Because if they're stating, let me finish. If they're talking about how Gege has been working with them since episode 1, obviously Gege's not just going to give up and leave when it comes to the movie. There's no rights issues, there's nothing like that. I'm also sure you're aware that while this animation studio has the rights to create the anime, they have to do it under Gege's supervision. Why? Because Gege has the rights. This can be proven. The animation team, they don't have the rights whatsoever. They don't have the rights to just throw in anime-only stuff and copyright Gege's content. They don't have the ability to do that. So, in this situation, here and now, it has to be canon, and it's more likely that it's canon. Can we conclude?
Yeah, I mean, I can give my refutation to that, and then we can conclude. So, yeah, as I already said, you're not giving me any evidence that this is canon. You're just saying things, and then they're posited in no type of reality. I already said that all these scans for the anime being canon, that's fine. But a movie is going to be different. As you already said, there's a distinction. I didn't say it needs to be some sort of actual distinction. I just said, is there a distinction within the two? To which you agreed in, there is a distinction. And obviously, I could just posit that the distinction is with the people that work with it. I don't think you ever actually showed. Because I said, could you like show me who works on it? Then you said, sure. You just look at the credits. I don't think that's actually proving your stance. It's just you telling me.
Oh, you want evidence? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I'll send you proof that these animators are the same.
Yeah, and I also said you have to show me, right? I also said you have to show me this like interview being real because some random guy I don't know named Kyle Scouter, like I don't care for his like interpretation of what happened in the meeting. Like I really don't. Or whatever, interview, whatever. Like,
You
can you show the interview?
understand that Twitter is up. You understand that Twitter. Wait, that's a transcript. You understand that Twitter is a public website, right? Kyle Scouter has a lot of followers on Twitter because he's a reliable person when he's posting information. And let me finish.
Don't even go down that line, brother.
Let me finish.
Like, yeah, you think like Charlie D'Amelio
Let me
is like a
finish.
reliable person?
Let me fucking finish. Okay? Let me finish. Please, stop talking. This guy, Kyle Scouter, he specifically posts information from interviews that have spread throughout the internet, right? We can go deeper in and try to find the exact interview. But people who are Japanese, people who understand Japanese, can comment under Kyle Scouter's post here, who is a very, very popular person on Twitter, and say this information is incorrect, right? People follow this person. Oh, he's Japanese. He's Japanese. I just looked it up. He's literally Japanese. Like he's literally Japanese. It's the trans. You've seen it all and everything. It's very convenient that like a Japanese person would just like
Hurry up and get on with it.
forward.
Jesus Christ, nigga, shut up.
So this is just accurate. This is just like,
God damn.
wow. There's like no
Fuck,
valid
you're making a
skepticism
good
for that.
point. Shut up.
Okay. I'll just send one last thing because you asked me to prove that the animation team is the same team of Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 0.
So, just to clarify, what do you
Here's
guys
the
mean
same
by
thing.
canonical?
Here's the same thing.
Yo,
Same
Haram, what do you
director.
mean?
He means
Haram.
going along with author's intent, and this hero guy already agreed to that because he said the anime is canon under Haram's notion of it. So I mean,
Oh, okay, interesting.
that's my whole thing. Like, why are we arguing about this when this guy agreed that the anime was canon based on Haram's reasoning, and the reasoning applies in the exact same way to the movie? The movie's just what 60 minutes longer.
Wait,
Yeah,
Haram,
so
did you agree? Wait,
I'll
hold on,
with that.
Haram.
I'm not gonna engage if you want to finish my debate.
Yeah, I
sorry.
wasn't talking. Or sorry, I didn't mean to talk to
So,
you. Hero.
Right.
Did you agree for the canonical definition? Did you agree to that?
That's another good point. The movie is literally the
Hello?
prequel to the anime.
Hero?
It's
Did
the
you
same.
agree?
It's literally the prequel. It's what
Yeah,
happens
okay,
before.
I didn't
in the
agree to.
timeline.
Wait, did agree to what? Hello, agree to what?
Yeah. Did you agree to the
Dude,
definition of
I'm
like
saying
canon?
Volume 0
No, I
is
didn't.
literally.
Okay,
Sorry,
Poundhound,
intellectually
there's your
dishonest.
answer.
Well, I mean, of course he's gonna say that now because he realizes how stupid what he was doing was.
Yeah, I
I mean,
literally didn't
he
agree.
didn't-
You could go back
he
in the rec. I
didn't
don't know why
agree.
you're like
Yeah.
being
Okay.
antagonistic. I didn't agree to it.
I'm not being antagonistic. I'm just
Hero,
pointing
stop
out what you're
talking.
doing.
Hero,
Yeah,
stop
I'm not
talking.
doing anything but
Please,
arguing against the
please,
point.
I
Like,
sent you
he's
the
arguing
evidence.
against the point.
Can we please finish this?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. All right. Let's see. So, the animation team and the animation team. Yeah. Why do I care about the animation team? Like, I'm talking about the substance of it, not the actual like drawings. Like, sure, the same people can draw this thing. Why is the substance?
You asked me to prove that it was the same people.
I'm
I did send
obviously
the
I'm in referencing to the storyboarding of like, are you like even listening to what I'm saying? It's going to be a reference to the
storyboarding. It's the
storyboarding
same
of the
director.
series, obviously.
It's
Like,
the same director.
all right, yeah, but why? Okay, that's in terms of animation. So the person who directs the animation, sure, that's fine. What I'm telling you is, why is this the case for the storyboard?
So this same director who has stated that they follow closely with Gege, who doesn't have the rights to do things on his own that don't follow Gege's wishes, he has literally said, right, that Gege follows very closely even though he's a busy person. The same person is also working on a prequel to the storyline that Gege has made. So to believe that conveniently that this person had just changed up, even though he does not legally have the rights to, is absurd. That's wrong. It's completely wrong.
Yeah, I said directing in reference to the direction of which the animation can or not can, but will go. I didn't say anything relevant to storyboarding. Like, I just think you're ignoring what I said. But yeah, we can move to conclusions. That's fine.
Yeah, sure. We can move to conclusions. Hyrule, were you listening?
How bad my mic got cut up. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll conclude unless you don't need conclusions.
Hyrule, you were listening to the whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, I would like it if y'all could conclude. It would just make it easier, but
Yeah,
I pretty much already have my judgment down, basically.
All right, bet. So yeah, my conclusion was that I act like, bro, he said the anime is canon. I said why then he didn't actually justify like why would be canon. He just said, "Oh yeah, this person is like said they're like he basically said their what we're going. Yeah, their initial like I guess way of going about it was to intend to closely follow the path of the manga. And then I said, okay, so it's not following this path, so therefore it won't be canon. He said, well, the same people are working on it. I said, why does the same people working on it in this aspect mean that it is canon? Because he showed me screenshots of them saying like, bro, he showed me screenshots of them saying, right, oh, well, it's the same animation team. And I said, sure, the same people can animate this thing, but when it comes to the substance or the actual story, why is this a reliable source? To which he just said, because I showed you the director. I said, the director in what process? Because obviously you can direct the way the animation is going to go. That's fine. So anyway, we can move on to conclusions. He said, okay, we can conclude.
Okay, so I sent you numerous sources. You sent no sources whatsoever for your interpretation or anything. Sent numerous sources for how the producer of JJK is complimenting Gege, praising him for helping with the anime, even though this guy is busy and he's a manga author, right? And they say numerous times, we're trying to follow Gege's intentions as closely as possible, but we're not going to make a direct one-to-one, but we're going to follow the original storyline as precisely as possible. So, the same animation studio, I've said this numerous times, Hero didn't attack this, they don't have the legal right to go off on their own and do things solo, because that's copywriting. They have to have Gege's intentions and supervision. They don't do that, they can't make these things. They can't expand on Nobra's backstory. They can't expand on Gojo versus Miguel. They can't expand on Jogo versus Sukuna. They can't do that, right? Or Maharaka versus Sukuna. They're not allowed to. They don't have the legal right. So that automatically negates his point completely.
I didn't
because
even
he
walk
didn't
around
address that whatsoever. Additionally, the fact
I
that
walked
I
around
sent
this block.
a picture was sent from Future, where
I
this
did.
guy who is
I'm not.
Japanese,
I
Kyle
walked around.
Scouter,
I walked.
literally is quoting an interview, which anyone can look up because it's obviously a public interview because
Oh,
interviewers
you're
record
talking.
their
I thought.
interviews, right? And they document it. So there's a level of reliability. People know these interviewers and all this stuff. So people don't just doubt it and skepticize it for no reason. Hero doesn't really have a basis for his skepticism. And this animation studio team, they follow their schedule at the same level, right? They do the same things. The only difference with a movie is it's longer and it's longer and they may need more animators for it. But the main people in charge are going to be doing the same things, right? So regardless, even with all that other stuff in question, and he's continuously skepticizing all that, I think I granted more likelihood for my interpretation. But even if I didn't, he didn't attack the point that I said they don't have the legal right to go off on their own and do things solo. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I think I won this, and I don't think this guy's gonna argue fucking Maki over Gojo or like Miguel over Gojo. I don't. I because what like one like video literally shows otherwise, and Maki is just weaker. So that's it. It's my conclusions. If Hyrule gives me judgment on this, I think I just win the debate.
Right. So, I'm gonna put judgment on Haram, and I can give my reasoning as for why. Right. Haram's argument was. Time already called me out for a debate. It's crazy. The glaze is outrageous. Haram's argument was like well put out. Right. Hero, his contentions were majorly like his contentions are just like based on skepticism in general, and he provided no evidence to believe otherwise, while Haram provided like a bunch of evidence. I look back, he provided like three different pieces of evidence as to prove why the anime would be canon. Uh, as a hero, he's just having baseless skepticism, and he just didn't argue his points well in general. Just in my opinion, right? You know, honestly, like yeah, that's just it.
I would definitely agree with what Hyrule just said, because Haram actually laid out a very clear, consistent line of reasoning for what he's talking about, start from finish. constantly providing evidence and evidence for Hero's demands. However, Hero just makes these really poorly worded rhetorical attempts. I'm not even gonna call it like rhetoric. This is like dog shit. These really poorly worded rhetorical attempts at Haram, and every time, like for example, when he says, "Oh well, there's a difference between movie and anime," and Haram said, "Well, the only difference here is that a movie's longer. The main similarities that I'm using to draw distinction or draw similarity between them are the same. That being the animators who animate them and Gege's involvement." He showed both, and even Hero. I don't know if this was a steel man on Hero's part, but Hero literally said earlier, "Well, okay, fine. The anime can be canon. Let's talk about the movie." Now that could have been a steel man, but you didn't really make it clear if it was or not. So yeah, I think Haram very clearly won.
He said even if it was. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
so
even if
I
it was,
got
it
a,
wouldn't
actually
matter.
got a question for the two debaters. What did you guys agree to
Future,
for a
why do I
definition
do
as
this?
canon?
I just wanted to talk about JJK. I didn't sign up for this.
I'm sorry, you guys gonna answer the question?
Okay.
What did you guys agree to for a
So-
definition of canon?
Okay, bro. So, do you have anything else, or do you just want to continue?
Holy shit! Yeah, wait, Hyro, you literally said you would debate anyone on it, right? So yeah, Hyro, do you want to debate over Judgment?
Debate
I
who?
don't think it should come to a proper conclusion yet.
Don't debate that
Hold
guy.
on.
He can't.
Yeah, I mean,
debate him, debate me, bro.
I'm not.
What the hell?
We can,
Yeah, I mean,
we can contend judgment
wait,
towards
no,
Hyro, you
the
can
end.
chime in.
Wait,
We
hold on,
can
no,
contend
because
judgment
Hyro,
towards the end. We can contend judgment towards
Huh?
the end. Let's finish.
Oh, you're not
Yeah,
done.
okay,
Oh, shit.
so
My bad, my
my
bad.
next
So,
line of
Hero,
story.
do you
Yeah,
concede,
okay.
or do you have anything else?
No, I have something else. So my argument could just be that Miguel got weaker, which is fine.
Why? What's your basis for this?
Yeah, because we see the feats later on. Since you agree that Volume 0 is a prequel, right?
Yep.
So since he is shown to be doing this feat in this part of the story, and then later on he's shown to be doing this feat in this part of the story, whereas feat B, which is the one done later than feat A, is going to be worse, I could just posit that he got weaker.
There's no feats he does later in the story which are worse. He has no
Yes, he
anti-feats
does.
whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, so what he did, right, was basically what happened is after Ghetto's death, since
Sorry.
obviously he wasn't.
I
Okay,
want to request something. Sorry. I want to request something.
Why you keep on interjecting in my
Because
talking,
I'm gonna lose my sanity. I just want to request one last
I don't
thing.
care.
Sorry.
So as I say, right, since
Hold on. This will take just 10
Night
seconds.
Parade Demon or whatever
Hyro.
thing is called,
Hyro.
what he does, right,
Hyro
is
and Hero.
he
I have one
doesn't
last
fight
request.
because what he does, right, is he has no actual reason to be fighting. Like it's just I'm pretty sure it's stated
Hyro.
somewhere he went back to
Hyro
Africa.
and Hero.
He just stopped doing
I have
what
a
he
question.
did. But he wasn't a jujutsu sorcerer. He didn't really get involved. So from that point on, right, I think we could deduct that if this guy hasn't been on duty or at least doing anything to where would
Okay,
grant this
hold on.
same physical combat, or a strength of this physical combat, such as fighting someone like Gojo, I think it would take a toll on him. Because you do realize, right, that typically when you aren't pushing yourself, like we can see this, for example, when you're working out, when you aren't pushing yourself physically, you're not getting
we just
anywhere.
mute
And
this guy?
later on, if you're not doing anything that, like, for example, just slouching around, maybe doing a
Hold
little,
on, shut up.
push-ups or
Hyro left the
whatever,
VC
you're not
for a
actually
second.
training yourself. What you're doing, right?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My phone just died. My phone cut off after Hero started finish his argument for what's it called, Miguel getting weaker over time. I would just like for just Haram to repeat his rebuttal because I don't want to go by
So hold on, I kept asking him to pause for a second so I could ask something before and he just kept talking. So I didn't really hear what he had to say because his mic's really quiet, so he got drowned by me. So I'm going to ask Hyrule if we can agree that if this argument Hero is presenting doesn't go through, that Hero just concedes the debates.
No, why would I? What?
I wouldn't.
Because I am not going to debate you for 19 hours so you can maintain your reputation. You have an issue.
All right. So
you have an actual mental issue.
I don't think I'm in the right place to to make the judgment on that because I only was here for this point. Y'all only asked me to judge for this point, right? So I don't know the predetermined context for this debate. For all I know, like Hero, what's it called? Hero has argued all of his other points really well, and I wouldn't know because I wasn't here for the first part of the debate. So I don't know. I would ask somebody else because I was only here for this point. So
Okay.
yeah.
So Hero, we both have places we want to go. If you win this, that's cool. All right. If you win this, you'll
I'm not
probably even
agreeing
win.
to if I
If
win,
you
I
hold on,
feel like
shut up,
I'm not
shut up. If
agreeing
you
to if
win
I
this,
lose, I
you
concede the
probably
debate.
win
That's
the debate
retarded.
anyways, right? But if you don't, I want you to concede. Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'm
I don't
not
want to do this.
agreeing to concede the debate because I have nothing else to argue. Because obviously, that's just not going to be the case. But anyway, we can continue. We can stop halting
My
the debate
question.
for this retarded
Hold
shit.
on.
So, as I said, right, my argument is that due to due to a lack of straining himself or actually pushing himself, and due to a lack of inactivity, right, he would just be weaker. Because normally is the case, right? Like for example, Toji, when you don't exert yourself in this way, then yes, you get like rusty, so to speak, or you get like you compensate for something negatively from that. That's basically what my argument is.
Okay. So hold on. Right. Dude. So what you're basically saying, since we haven't seen Miguel train, he has gotten weaker because he hasn't been exerting his body. Same for Toji. In Toji's case, he had his wife die. Because his wife died, he was in a horrible mental state. Heavenly restriction users, their strength is dependent on their mental states. If their mental state is poor, their strength suffers. The same concept applies to real life. If you're in a bad mental state, you struggle. Okay? So, what I'm asking right here and now is if you lose this point, to just concede the debate. And I can agree the same thing for this because I know we both don't want to be here and I know we have places to be. So please agree to this.
No.
Okay. So, how about this? Since you're refusing to leave, no matter what arguments are defeated, no matter what and what judgment you receive, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna ask Hyrule to judge the debate off of what has been said. Because, actually, no. Since Hyrule wasn't here, I'm going to argue that Gojo is the strongest person in the verse, and then I'm gonna leave. Okay? Because this is the only way I can cement this win, get this $25, and get out of here. Because I don't want to be here. I hate you,
Hey,
nigga.
who's paying you?
I hate you.
Who's actually paying you for this debate? Bro?
Fucking wasting my time. You literally fucking ruined our friendship over some like Discord like ego shit. You tried to impress some girl.
I mean, you just did
And
the
you've
same
been
shit to
beefing
me.
with me for
You
months
just
over
did the
some
same
weird
shit to
retard
me.
shit. And I don't care about this. I
That's
just want to
It's
get
because
like
paid
I
and leave.
forced you to
Sasuke versus
I don't
Naruto,
like
bro.
you and I don't want to spend any time with you. Okay? So the sooner I leave, the more fun I can have. Because you're making my life unfun.
Just leave. Just leave. You have no
So
moral obligation to be here.
is Hyrule gonna keep up to his
Yeah,
word and
but
debate?
Mountain. The problem is if I don't leave, I don't get paid.
So you're drowning yourself. Can you
cares,
please
bro?
repeat the sentence?
Problem is
$25 in Robux, nigga, do.
You need $25 that bad.
Hey, you can give that Robux to me then. I really do need to have a food.
nigga, it's free money. Money's
Work
good.
a shift. Work a shift, bro.
Bro, I'm not
I'm
getting
just
I'm
working.
not getting a
I can't.
job a few days before I go on vacation. Relax.
Yeah, like I'm going on vacation next week too, but I'm not.
Yeah, bro. I don't understand how niggas can do this for a living. I hate this Discord debating shit when we have people like this. So Hero.
I mean, I don't think it's just like Hero's like a fine debater. It's
Navigate
just
people like
that
this, bro. I mean,
Hero's a fine debater. It's just that he prolongs it too long until he wins. If you just debating that is like by definition stamina debating.
Anyone in this VC that's debating me, I'm not a stamina debater. And yes, if I find that
you're
I
definitely a
have lost
stamina debater, but I respect it.
anyway,
I
You
mean,
can admit it.
Hero, before
You can admit
like
it.
last week,
you can
before
ask me.
At least
we were
admit
just normal debating.
your strategies.
I've debated almost what 5 people in here, and you can ask all 5 of them that I'm not a stamina debater. Any debates I've had with them have
Yeah,
always
stamina debater, you're just a shitty debater.
literally only wrong. You can ask, bro. I literally, out of anyone in this VC, I've debated Future the most. You can ask him. I'm not a stamina debater. If
I mean, Hero, you literally just said, you literally just said basically, I will not end this debate until I
Can somebody unmute time?
That is the same.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's literally.
Holy shit, bro! Like, I don't understand that you guys aren't even in the middle of a fucking point. I ask a question, I get muted. Then we have like other
It's
people.
just the fact that you're like a random fourth party.
Mute him again. I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right. So I have a question for you, Harold. Are you to keep up to your word? Do you want to debate?
Am I going to keep my word? Yeah, I'll debate you once I get to my setup. I'm about to be at my setup in like.
Why are we muting him, bro? What is happening?
Hero, don't lose in front of the host, bro. You're losing in front as well. This is crazy.
The Discord
You're
host.
losing in front
Oh
of your
no.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm losing via what? Yeah, via what? Judgment.
Okay,
Argument.
here, I'm gonna give my argument. If I lose, I'll concede. If I don't, then I'll leave. And Hyrule
Yeah,
can
just
just
give
judge
the last argument.
Continue your argument. Ron, continue your argument.
Hero, no matter, you're still a winner in my book, Hero.
Oh, why they
Shut the
put my
fuck up.
boy Yo Time on mute though? What my boy Tom do, bro?
For real, bro.
I mean, Hero, at the end of the day, man, like this is just like y'all both rivals anyway. So like it's not.
That was gay.
Yeah, so my argument for why Gojo is the strongest character in the manga is because, right, Gege states he's the strongest character in the manga, firstly. Secondly, he states when he was creating Gojo, his intentions for the character were to make him the pinnacle of was to make him the pinnacle of strength, not were to make him the pinnacle of strength. It was to make him the pinnacle of strength. He fights Sukuna, right? And Sukuna has to change the properties of world-ending slash to beat Gojo. And I consider that to be an off-guard. And it stated that Gojo had cemented his placement in the Battle of Shinjuku, right? All that leads to what I believe to the conclusion that Gojo is the strongest character in the manga. If he's the strongest character in the manga and Miguel keeps up with him and he's relative to him, if Maki doesn't have a feat of that sort, then it's just going to be the case that right, that Miguel outskills Maki and Miguel wins in a fight.
Yeah, I have a question. So do you think, Gojo that's called the strongest, like the strongest character in the manga, do you think that's in reference to the one that Miguel fought relative to?
Yeah.
How do you go about justifying that proposition, obviously?
I just gave my justification.
Yeah, you claimed it. Now, what's the justification, retard?
I gave my justification. Okay, Hyrule, can we? Because if he thinks
Hero, his justification was the fact that
No, don't help him. No, don't help him. If he's not tracking, that's his fault.
All right.
You know what, Arya? I'll just attack it. Yeah, Gojo is the strongest when Miguel confronts him. I just think that's contradicted because the statement isn't even made in Volume 0. The statement is usually made later on in Shinjuku when he's had multiple years and multiple other times to construct these things that can make him the pinnacle. For example, in Volume 0, he doesn't have.
I don't think this attacks what I said. Do you want to conclude?
Okay, will you let me finish? I don't think so. So anyway, as I said, right, in Volume 0, he doesn't have a domain. In Shibuya, he does, which is obviously the pinnacle of strength. Obviously, when he's called the strongest, it's literally in the middle of, before he does the 0.2 domain. He's then later on called the strongest in Shinjuku. So the only two ways you can derive this conclusion is either A, Shibuya, or B, Shinjuku. And in both instances, he's way stronger than his Volume 0 self via some criteria, whether it'll be abilities, whether it'll be physical strength.
Okay, I don't think this matters. Can we conclude? I don't think this attacks what I said.
Sure,
Can we conclude?
Yeah, we could conclude.
Okay. So, Hyrule, just to be clear, all right, Yo Time just unmuted, so I have to mute that guy because that nigga's gonna say something. So he says that the statement wasn't made during Volume 0 and Gojo could have like gotten stronger or did more training and all that stuff and things could have changed. That doesn't really attack the fact that sure, the statement wasn't made during Volume 0, but I referenced the fact that Gege specifically said when he was creating Gojo as a character, he intended for him to become the pinnacle of strength. that is a statement that's universal. That applies to Gege's intentions for the entire story. That is not his intentions for one particular moment or anything, right? And that one statement of him being the strongest, Gege stating he's the strongest, sure, right? But me stating that he's the pinnacle of strength, the pinnacle is the top, right? So if he's the top of strength, right, and Gege's intentions were to make him the top in strength, then it's just going to be the case that if that's true, Gojo's the strongest. Unless Gege's intentions were like contradicted, my point just goes through.
Interesting.
Yeah, and my
So-
conclusion was simply right that he's saying that like intentions that doesn't matter because it's contradicting in what we see. I said there are 2 points from which you can draw the strongest statement conclusion from. It's obviously when we're in Shibuya and then when we're in Shinjuku. Now statements are obviously contextualized, right? Like for example, if you're calling this one guy the strongest in the manga at chapter 1, and then later on in like 2,000 chapters later, you're still using this to justify why he's the strongest. That's just retarded. So what I said, right, is that this statement is contextualized in both instances, and Volume 0 does not have this statement. So you cannot draw this conclusion off of a stronger Gojo, which I already pointed out he will be stronger via ability such as like what? The domain that I pointed out, which is obviously something that's appealed to as the pinnacle of strength in Jujutsu Society. I said like physicals or a combination of the two, as we see in Shinjuku, where he's utilizing the utmost abilities he has, as well as shown to be physically superior to his Shibuya self. He never attacked it, and he just said, well, the statement is universal to all versions of Gojo, which I obviously negated.
So, before you give judgment, just to be clear, his reason for why it's a contradiction for Gojo being not the strongest is that Gojo got stronger. How does me getting stronger mean I'm weaker? Someone tell me that. Okay.
Is that spastic? I
We
think
can
you're right,
we
too.
can we can get judgment. I don't care, dude. We can get judgment. Fuck this shit. Pyro, who won? Pyro. Pyro. Oh, it's like you said.
Boy, not for nothing, bro.
Hero won.
Boy, not for
Flames, you on dick, bro. Fuck you, nigga.
nothing. Bro, 4 hours for nothing.
Flame,
That would be relaxed,
I don't get
bro.
judgment on this shit, bro. You better share some Robux, nigga. I subjected myself to a hero debate for you.
Hero, I didn't believe in you, man, but you came back. You came back, brother.
I think this is the debate for like the Robux though.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all are dead ass debating for Roblox.
Niggas can't scale Miguel
Yes,
above
$25 worth of
What the fuck are we
That's
doing?
good. You could get like permanent Buddha in Blox Fruits with that. That's good.
That's kind of comp. That's kind of comp, bro. I might grind that game.
And like 2 other game passes. That's good.
That's
Oh
kinda
fuck,
comp.
Flame! Holy shit! I'm finally unmuted. The debate's over, by the way. You fucking perma-abusing piece of shit. Holy hell! Yo, shout out time.
Hey, actually
Fuck
over
that.
with, like, did Hyrule give a judgment?
Wake up, Pyro, bro. Wake him up.
Is he like
Or
asleep or
Alan,
something?
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. My phone died for the last 2 minutes, bro. What happened, bro? I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
For the
Yo,
last
just
how
don't
many
get
minutes?
judgment. Just don't get judgment.
Wait,
2 minutes.
for the last how
I
many
missed
minutes?
Heroes conclusion. And that's it, basically.
Wait, I went
Okay.
after Haram though.
Yeah, I know. That's all I missed. Heroes conclusion.
Oh, okay. So yeah, my conclusion was basically this, right?
Hero one, hero one, hero one.
He
Stop
claimed
talking. Chill.
claimed that like Gojo is called the strongest, and this statement is going to be
Wrong one.
universal. That was really his argument. Now I said the statement is not universal because when you think of stronger statements, they are contextualized.
Bro,
So
y'all
for
should-
example, if a character in chapter 1 is called the strongest, 2,000 chapters later, you cannot provide this to be a reason as to why he is still the strongest. Like that just pulls no credence. And I said the only points he's called the strongest is later on in the story in Shibuya, and then later on again in Shinjuku, and both of these have differentiations between their Volume 0 self. For example, I said that you can have a difference in abilities like Infinite Void, which is also appealed to be the, like, I guess you could say the pinnacle of Jujutsu sorcery, and the peak of what a Jujutsu sorcerer could do essentially. And then you have physical stats, obviously, which we see his body is more toned and where it's actually more fleshed
Oh
out
God.
than it was in his last two PowerPoints. This guy, all he appealed to was it being a universal
I
statement,
hate
but I
this
think
shit,
never even
nigga.
called the strongest
Exactly.
in. And I say he's never even called the strongest in Volume Zero.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we want Volume Zero to be the strongest. I just think it's implied, that he's just not. He's only strongest when it comes to these specific points.
Okay. So Hyro, I also said this right after Hero's conclusion. I'm gonna repeat it. I get it's not like my conclusion anymore, but I'll just repeat it if you're fine with that. I'm just gonna say one little thing. If I'm stating at the beginning that Gege's intentions were to make Gojo the pinnacle of strength, that means the strongest. And if he's referencing later in the story, Gojo being called the strongest, that just means that at the beginning, when Gege's intentions were to make Gojo the strongest, he was the strongest at the beginning, middle, and end. So nothing he said really debunks anything I said. And if it's his intentions to make Gojo the strongest, it's universal. Because I never said strongest at this particular point. I said it like overall. So it's like I don't really think him getting stronger matters. He's still stronger than everyone else. He's still the pinnacle.
You said this outside of the debate, by the way, but anyway.
It doesn't matter.
Bro.
Shit was.
Nah, I didn't. Nah, bro.
Archie.
Archie, C was literally making a note for you, calling you retarded and shit. Like,
Bro, C is one of. Let me tell you something. C, Yanni, and this Judot person who's really Shinra on someone else's account. They have been glazing me for the past hour, bro. Like unironically and failing at that too. How do you fail to jump someone in the chat, bro? I can't even loud mic, bro. That's sad, bro. That's actually anti-feed, bro.
Yo, shout out Archie.
Why are we doxing?
Word up.
All right, Hyro, who won? Hyro.
My bad. I just had to leave after Hero gave his conclusion because my phone is about to blow up. Right.
Thank you.
Wait. I said something.
Why you?
Nope.
Wait, bro.
Nope.
I said something after he was done speaking.
Nope.
That's outside of the conclusion. Therefore, it's outside of the debate. So
No, but it's still a part of the debate. I didn't say something new.
Just when you said Haram, it might give
Regardless if it was
context.
in or not, that shit was ass.
Okay, so I said it was Gege's intentions to make Gojo the pinnacle of strength for his character writing. I said this is a universal thing. Him saying that Gojo was only stated later on to be the strongest. No, if it stated that Gege's intentions for the character were to make him the strongest, it doesn't matter if he stated later on to be the strongest also, and he's not stated to be the strongest in Volume 0. He can be the strongest without being stated to be the strongest. It doesn't really matter. So if it's his intentions to make him the pinnacle of strength, it means he was the pinnacle of strength at the beginning.
That's how that was stated outside of the conclusion and the debate.
Hold on.
It doesn't change my judgment. It doesn't change my judgment.
And Gege just changed it later on. No, not changed it. He kept it the same later on.
So just before I give my judgment, I just want to say that Haram's argument is some ass, right? This dude said that because Gege's intent was to make Gojo become the strongest, that means that Gojo was the strongest. That is crazy. I don't know how Hero didn't attack that. I don't know how Hero didn't attack that, but
yo, wait, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
Hero did. Hero addressed it.
Exactly.
I mean, he didn't. He didn't say it in a very well worded way, but
let's debate it.
Yeah. It's just hard to track Hero's arguments because they're so sped, but I think
I don't know.
Okay, bro, I'm out. Bye bye.
Yeah, the reason why I think Haram won was because he gave a well contextualized argument. It had a good proof, right?
Wait, so who won?
I think the first point Haram won easily. The second point,
Haram. I got judgment. Oh my god, this guy's a troll.
Yeah, are you retarded, bro? Did he not get judgment?
I got judgment on the first two points. I asked time and rewind.
Wait.
I literally got judgment on the first. This guy's a troll.
Are you talking about the canonicity point? You lost that point, but you won the overall debate, so it doesn't matter, bro.
I won the first two, and then Pyro came in on judgment, and then like bro, this guy's a troll. He said I lost because my argument wasn't sound.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I want to clarify for everyone really quickly. Wait.
Well, the emotions are so high over
Wait, hold on, wait, Hero, relax. Wait, Hyro. So how did he not attack it?
Let time clarify.
Yeah, so just to clarify, number one, he said that outside of the debate. Number two, he actually said that outside of conclusions. Number three, he's been dating you the entire time, by the way, Hyro. Number four, he quite literally said his response to like the argument that